Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are doing well tonight. It is 11:04 in the PM, and we're getting ready to start a new game tonight. Not often that we have a one-stream game. Tonight, we are getting ready to play some Policenauts. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. My only experience with Kojima so far has been Metal Gear Solid. What was it? MG, MG2, MGS, MGS2, MGS3. So that's my Kojima experience. And I thought it'd be interesting to go back to Policenauts and see what the hell he was doing before Metal Gear, or at least Metal Gear Solid. I believe Policenauts is... I'm not exactly sure. I know it came out on stuff before the PS1. It was like this is like a port or something, but it'll be interesting to check out. Anyways, let me go to the chat real quick. Ghost in the Shell warm-up for people who missed it. Can't do it. I'm not good enough at the game. Late. I was not late. You were like an hour early, Toru. When moments count, the police are light years away. Oh no, hello Foxy. Also hello Food, I don't think I actually said hello. Oh boy, can't wait for the criminal suspect to be Also, bonus code, I casted a shit whole ass on me, so now I feel like shit. That sucks, Null. I hope you feel better soon. It's like one of my Japanese animes. Hello, Otacon, or secretly Linsanity, who is Otacon all along. Oh. Hey, Rag, have you seen Toast the Musical starring Keanu Reeves? I have not. I have no idea what that is. D's Policenauts? Hello, Chad Dickout. What? Policenauts? More like, I can't think of a pun, make up something for me and laugh. I can't think of anything either, so we'll just ha ha ha! That was clever! How you doing, Smith? 209, oh, everyone in this game can only be set in... this game can only be set in a sci-fi because the hairstyle wouldn't... Oh my god, in anime sci-fi, because that hairstyle would not be police compliant otherwise. Somehow, I'm not surprised by that, 2Unknown. Hello, hope you're doing well. In space, no one can hear your non-compliant hairstyle. I gotta watch Alien again. They'll let Mel Gibson have that cut in Lethal Weapon, it's fine. Did they? I haven't watched Lethal Weapon. Oh, yet another thing that I haven't seen. In space, no one can hear you say, oh. Anyway, the title is clear. They're not police, so they don't have to comply. Ah, they're not police. I see. I can almost taste the rag. What? Please don't taste me. Hello, Cannibal Holocaust. How you doing? Oh boy, Rag, gonna do a police brutality 90s style. I don't think that's what this game is about, but I guess I could be wrong. I don't know anything about Policenauts. At least nothing substantive about it. In space, can't hear your chief complain about your hair. Rag, is this the version with the underage boobies? I'm not watching if the boobies are 18 plus or covered. I have no idea, actually. I don't know anything about what the contents of this game are. If there's boobies, then, well, I guess sayonara VOD. In space, there's so much space. What's up, Rag? I don't know anything about this game either, but I'm sure retro future. But I am all about retro future detective shit. You should check out Snatchers at some point. Made by Kojima, has a bunch of MGS references. I've heard Snatchers as well as something that I should check out if I enjoy Policenauts. But hello, Volcanic. How you doing? Shota Boy is playing my favorite game. Is this your favorite game, Angel Dirk? I've no idea what to expect from it. I was gonna go out with a guy when he told me he watches Ragnarok through on one streams, and I can't in good conscience do that with someone's go out with someone mentally disabled. Even though you're also here, Smith. I got here before Rag did. Hello, Juke. Yes, you did. Fun fact, Policenauts were considered largely unnecessary until... Oh my god, dude. Yeah, this song is sick. It is! It's a fantastic song. I fucking love Fallen Angel featuring Amy B. It's a fantastic, fantastic song. There's a reason I use it every time. And it's not just because I haven't gotten in trouble yet, but that is part of it. Stop being a weirdo, Rip, I guess. I'm doing good, I don't know, just out of work. From the old space program. I'll take away your cage if you don't behave. Saying to you, nice, enjoy your freedom. Volcanic. Hi everyone, hello Krasy, how you doing? Adventures log number 42, day 3 of organizing the MTG cards. My journey continues. Good luck, Captain Hiccup. Good luck. There's a lot. It sounds like there's a lot. I have something like 10,000 cards that are like bulk commons and uncommons that I need to get rid of somehow. Oh my god, guys. Greetings, disciples of Rag. Hello, Coma. How you doing? There goes the neighborhood food. Dealing with this guy. This crime dream of outer space. While we're waiting for Rag, what are some of your favorite... Oh my god, dude. Oh, hand it over now. I'll be lurking. Good evening, Ragnarok. Hey, hello. Ooh. I hope you enjoy your lurk, Jacob. Fuck. Rag is reaching in the vault. Am I? Is that something that I'm doing? Just because I'm going into old games again? Instead of playing more new games. What I've been saying. Haven't watched Lethal Weapon? Okay, Zuber. More like Police D's nuts. Have you ever done something so stupid then you look at the calendar and be like, oh, I guess I was... No, I can't relate to that. I don't ovulate, so it's not a thing I can ever relate to. Conflaps I dropped in your stream earlier. Oh, were you streaming earlier, Conflaps? Food about I don't believe in you. I need your paperwork to prove it. Also because I am mentally disabled while watching Arkham Zero One streams. I know dang well I don't want to deal with that. Dude, is that Aru Taidu? Is that supposed to be the doot 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 doot? I think that's from like on the opening main menu of the game. It's great. The screen changing scared the shit out of me. Hello, Raggy. Hello, Espion Queen. How you doing? Sup, guy? How you doing? You're on both. You're on both. It's on now. You made it down to the bottom of chat. Proof rag goes down. No, shut the fuck up. God damn it. Fuckers. Fuckers. All of you. All of you. Man, so last night we got all the way through Ghost in the Shell. That was a really fun game. Surprisingly good, I think. Like, I knew kind of what I was in for, but like, I was kind of surprised how, like how good it felt to actually play. It was nice. It was nice. Very fun game. I was also kind of surprised that it was a one stream game. I thought maybe it could be two, but it was much shorter than I expected. I mean, it's not like that short. I guess I could do training mode or whatever, try to get more unlockable scenes or whatever. Well, that would be cool. Woody Woodpecker laugh? What the fucking that one? Fucking I remember hearing that when I was younger and being like, holy shit, this is nuts. I so don't remember stream last night. You don't remember? You were there though. Bowl 30, it's working. I just had a thought. I think Rag should sing Heartache by the Numbers for us. Oh shit, that was amazing. You get that. Oh shit, that wasn't bad. Not accurate, but not bad. Look, I used to be able to do it somewhat accurately when I was younger. I haven't done a Woody Woodpecker laugh in earnest in fucking forever. Fucking hate people that can whistle die. What's wrong, Buddha? You don't like the whistling? You don't like Heartache by the Numbers? I was. If I tell you that you weren't, would you believe me? Would you believe me either way? New Year's Day. Oh my god. This feels like on-brand Fuda Bomber comment. I can whistle with my lips and with my tongue. Fuda never learned to whistle. I know, right? You gotta whistle, man. You gotta whistle while you work. I bet you can snap too. Hate that. Greetings and stuff. We going to war in a spider again? No, actually. Well, maybe. I have no idea what the mechs or whatever the fuck we're gonna be dealing with in Policenauts are. This is gonna be okay. What little I know about this game is that it is very much less about the game. Like, there's not as much in terms of gameplay as something like the Ghost in a Shell or even like the RPGs that we typically play. This is more, as I understand it, in line with like a visual novel, maybe like point and click adventure stuff. I don't know. I'm like going based off of what little I've seen. Anytime I've seen someone streaming this game, I've like tried to avoid it because like I wanted to play it relatively unspoiled. Like I've seen like individual screen grabs from it, but I don't know what all is going to go into this. So I've booted up the beginning of the game before. My main menu is in English. I have the option for subtitles. The audio is all in Japanese though. I'm gonna try to make sure that I'm not like covering any of the subtitles or anything important, so that like, you know, when you guys like, if you guys are watching along and you want to like experience it with me, but you aren't Nihongo Jozu enough to understand what the fuck they're saying, you know, like me, because I can't fucking understand Japanese when it's spoken at a normal pace, even a slow pace. I can understand very basic sentences spoken relatively slowly. But like when you start adding more shit into it, and like certainly anything that this game is gonna throw at me, I'm not gonna be able to understand it. The cutscene, the subtitles aren't on screen long enough for me to voice over them at the same time without like talking over the whole thing, and I think that would kind of annoy. It would annoy me. You know, I would rather just read the subtitles. I'm not sure how best to handle this whole situation, but I do I don't know, like, do I just like listen to it and then give like a quick summary afterwards? But I don't know, because I know that not everybody's like watching the stream like intently, you know, doing that whole thing. I'm talking about giant lips, don't allow it. Gotta whistle the Proto Man theme. I managed to teach myself how to, though it's not good. Late. You're late, Boneless. Bring us into the game, Rag. Bless us. Make us drip sound. Oh, you know, I can bring us into the game so that we can at least have the music going. I can whistle while smiling. That's kind of hard. I'm like trying to. I can't do that. My lips don't want to cooperate with that. Make the drip sound. Chotomate. When you remember that guy gave you $50? That shit was nuts, bro. Yup, pig knots. Do you Japanese Anki reps, Rag? I do not Japanese Anki reps. I downloaded Anki and like had a bunch of flashcards for a while. But my fucking, like, I haven't, like, legitimately practiced my Nihongo in a long time. Like, I have the lifetime Wanikani thing, which I probably should actually make use of. There was a while where I toyed with the idea of doing, like, instead of the programming streams I was doing, where I was, like, trying to learn C++, I was considering maybe switching to doing Wanikani, and, like, trying to be like, okay, let me do this stuff, like, I don't know, like an hour a day or something, like on stream, but I don't know how interesting that is to watch as far as like watching somebody, it's like just studying essentially. I see Thorn from Super Troopers talking when I read Food Bomber now. All I need to know is Die Jobu. my brother came up with a pun for that during the Biden administration. He was like, he said something like, gave the president a sapphire tint, call that dyed Joe Blue, I think is what he said. And it, like, he does this to me every now and then. I think it's funny as shit. Where he's just like, yeah, let me just throw some random wordplay at you. I understand a handful of languages if they speak to me like a baby. I can relate to that. The only languages I'm confident in are English and Norwegian. And with Norwegian, I need to, like, acclimate to it. Like, when I'm, like, I can speak with family just fine, but when I'm trying to speak to, like, other people, it's like, or, like, trying to watch TV in particular, I'm like, fuck, dude, I gotta, like, really pay attention and think about this shit. At least TLDR translate for us. I'm only intermediate Nihon, and I'm paying attention to game machines. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna have to do. I worry because I know that Kojima likes to do fairly long cutscenes, and so I don't want to... I don't want to be like, oh yeah, let me do like a quick summary, and then it's like, oh, I watched a 15-minute cutscene that I'm now gonna try and summarize in like 3 sentences. Like, I'm not... Like, I'm good, I ain't that good. Heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Nah, you want me to sing? No! I can whistle. Oh my god, Jesus. Corner Rag with subtitles, or Rag tells us what's going on. It's a tough choice. Yeah, it's a little bit, like, I know I've seen versions out there with the English audio, and I was like, oh, well, like, I kind of want to just do the JP because, like, I watch all my anime subtitled, and I did not consider until, like, literally just this moment what that would mean for stream content. I was like, that's a little bit tough. It's good we have subtitles because I'm not Manchu Nishio enough. I don't know what that is. I probably just, like, invoked some, like, some esoteric racial slur by reading that. Whistling zibbity dooba out of there. Kaniwo. Oh my god. C++ is not a programming language, it's a crime against humanity. I like C++. I thought it was fine. Cute and funny. Captain, hell yeah, thank you. 15 minutes, try more like a 1 hour, 45 minute cutscene. Yeah, but like, okay, that's Metal Gear Solid 4, and we'll get there. We'll get there. But like, at least that's gonna be in English. I don't, like a 15-minute Japanese cutscene that I then have to like, remember the contents of and give a quick summary of before I move on to the next thing. And I don't know how often I'm gonna have to do that. I'm like, I'm gonna try, but oh my god. Rag, you have no idea how long Kojimbo's cutscenes will get. No singing, fan-dubbed Policenauts. Is that a thing? Fan-dubbed Policenauts? Rag, we are all seasoned weeaboos, it's fine. 50 minutes, Rag, 8/14/2026. Oh no. Definitely would have preferred English. Do they have it abridged? Death to Manchuria. Oh no. See. Come watch DBZ dub. Ignore plus 24-hour ban. Como dub. Rag likes C++, and he also likes anime and women. Coincidence? If it doesn't matter what language you're coding, you should try making a game in Pico 8. I've never even heard of Pico 8. I'm gonna be so real, man. I've never heard of it. Gotta curl the tongue a certain way. Don't know how I figured it out, but I've been doing it since I was small. While you decide on the chaos of the game, I'm gonna return to the last episode of anime. Okay, Espion Queen. There's gotta be AI, otherwise summaries of Kojima's cutscenes. Don't worry, Rag. We know how police works. Blame. Oh my god. It's a little fantasy console. Maybe. You should code a game in UXN. I haven't done any coding stuff in literally since my last coding stream, actually. When the fuck was that? That must be 3+ years ago. That was when all of my viewership was coming from Pakistan. I write in assembly only. I'm an unseasoned weeaboo. I prefer anime dubbed in Polish with German subtitles. What? What? Oh, why? 8 of them! Like 8! Like, yo! And then the dog toy! And yo! Fucking Boku no Pico. Fucking hell. When I code, I just write out the whole thing in binary. Oh yeah, I just write, like, it's just like 0001011001001001001110111. Assembly, you mean K-labeled object code? Alright, let's get into the game, shall we? We did an almost hour-long yap yesterday. I think that's a long enough yap. That was a long fucking yap. And we have some Policenauts to watch, play. I'm curious how this is gonna go. I'm very curious. I'm excited though. I have high expectations because I really enjoyed the story of Metal Gear and Metal Gear Solid. As insane as it could be at times. I'm talking accumulators, pushing and popping. Game time! Game time! Using binary slurs now? That's not anything that I said. Linux into my Gen 2 guys. 2 teraflops. What? You could try to learn OpenGoal. I don't know what OpenGoal is either. What the fuck? Subliminal messaging. Subliminal messaging. Oh, it's space. Hell yeah. PlayStation 1 chime. Thank you for the $10, Linsanity. I appreciate it a lot. If you play Snatch, you just want to get you're gonna want to get a physical copy. I'm curious why the music is still... like, this is the main menu screen. Well, not quite, obviously. Those PlayStation noises always bring back such nostalgia. Hell yeah, dude. I fucking love the PS1's boot up sound. I'm pretty well versed in Temple OS. You drive them with your car. Okay, we're not gonna rewatch that a dozen times. You see them in the dark and they glow, and you hit them with your car. Devil May Cry 4 before Devil May Cry 5. Thank you for the $2, Trulky. I appreciate it. I'll probably do that. All right, let's look at this real quick. Subtitles on, captions on, cursor speed. I'm just gonna leave it where it is. Controls, default. I don't know what the controls are, even. And I'm back from hosting a movie night. Well, this is gonna be a movie night, basically, for us, right? Gull was a language Naughty Dog made for Jak and Daxter. Ooh. Drunk Sanity has appeared. Police in space! Every time I see space with, written out with lots of A's, I'm torn between whether I'm supposed to go with the Space Corps from Portal 2 or the fucking... Was it Command and Conquer? The only place untouched by capitalism. Space! That fucking guy, whose name escapes me at the moment. I fucking love this doot. It's so good. It's so good. Konami noises. Everything from Ratchet and Clank, Kingdom Hearts, and Smuggler's Run. Really? All of those were in the same one? Was in Goal? Wait, was this game the origin of Konami music? It's certainly an early adopter. DMC5 before DMC4, brown chicken, brown cow. God damn it, Lynn, no! I play games in order! Release order as often as I can! I didn't get an Evan appearance this time. Space and Rag, I hope Chalky would summon our boy. Not Space Ghost, Tim Curry. Tim Curry, that's the one. Not Space Ghost. Yes, I've actually... I don't think I've ever watched a full episode of Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Or whatever the fuck it is. You're going to pull people over the speed limit, going between planets or parking lot, or park in front of space fire hydrants. We're gonna see what the deal is. I assume there's gonna be like some big conspiracy or something. How now, Brown Cow? Those dudes sound familiar, I don't know why. I think they're in the beginning of Metal Gear Solid as well. Communist CNC dude was Tim Curry. That's the one jingle you hear at the start of MGS1. Raggar's going to pull over every Martian he sees. The MGS1 title card. It's the Konami title card. Zoomers don't even know Tim Curry. The app continues. It does, unfortunately. Alright. Alright. New game time. Alright, I'm gonna have to try and... I almost want to... Hold on, let me bring up a notepad real quick. So that I can try and... make sure it's not showing up on stream. I used to have... My notepad used to show up on stream because I was, taking notes for Bard's Tale. Alright, I'm gonna try and take notes so that I can summarize, summarize what these cutscenes, tell us, alright? Yeah, literally everything is in space. Despite being only 13%... Oh my god, no. It's, Rag is breaking out the notepad. If you're curious what movie was hosting elsewhere, Mystery Men, a bunch of D-list superheroes end up saving an A-lister Captain Amazing. We must go through the build-up arc. Fun movie. Tim Curry, you mean the sweet... What? What? I don't know what that is. We're going into the game.
大変長らくお待たせいたしました。ただいまよりポリスノーツを上映いたします。最後までごゆっくりとご鑑賞ください。
Enjoy the show. Our feature presentation.
...2010年人類初のスペースコロニービヨンドコーストが完成し人類の宇宙への本格的進出が開始された 2013年、コロニーへの一般市民の移住に伴い数十万の移住者たちの治安を守るため、俺たち5人の宇宙訓練を受けた警官が選抜された。
Man, it's 2010?
イギリススコットランドヤードからゲイツ・ベッカー、日本の警視庁からジョセフ・貞興徳川、アメリカニューヨーク市警からサルバトーレ・トスカニーニ、そしてロサンゼルス市警から俺とエド・ブラウン。世界中の警察からえりすぐられた俺たちは警察権限を持つ宇宙飛行士としてポリスノーツと呼ばれた。
So it's 2010. 5 of the world's best cops from the LAPD, New York, Japan, and LA. Somehow I feel like there's supposed to be audio there. Uh-oh. Did I fuck myself? Alright, well, Home Slice is going off into space. I don't think he's... I don't think that's a good look for him. I think he's gonna die. "25 years later." Oh, so this takes place in 2035 then? Did they find his body? Is that what's happening here? Home. A Hideo Kojima game. Hinamaka. Shozo. Iizuka. Hiko Inoue. Old Los Angeles, 2040. So there's a new Los Angeles somewhere. Solid Snake! Are we sure that this isn't just an anime? Trying to keep an eye out for anything that I recognize. So one of our number died, right? Surely that's what they like found him? Prologue.
俺はジョナサン・イングラム。
Jonathan
30年前スペースコロニーのビヨンドコーストでポリスノーツとして働いていた。
Okay.
もっ
He
とも
was a police naut.
エンプス事故で宇宙をさまよっていた俺にはわずか数年前のことにしか思えない。
EMPS.
まだ生々しい記憶だ。妻や友人、仕事、何もかも30年前に置いてきてしまった。
Damn, he's lost everything. Friends, wife,
あの事故で
and
過去
career.
を失った俺はこの汚れた街オールド LA でネゴシエーターまがいの
I
探
come
偵をしている。
negotiator? What?
幼児誘拐や人身売買のネゴシエート、身代金の仲介、脱獄犯の逮捕などヤバい依頼ばかりだ。
He's like a inside man somehow?
俺みたいな過去をなくした男にはそんな世の中の海がなければ飯も食っていけない。せいぜい腹いっぱいになるまで頑張るしかないか。
Guess it still beats being out there. Okay, I think I recognize this.
依頼人が来るまで何をしようか。この部屋には俺の過去を示すものがたくさんある。前方の壁には新聞の切り抜きや写真が。机の上にはあいつとの写真。
Okay.
どれも記憶の空白を埋めるものばかりだ。
Oh god, okay. I can finally select things. Hold on, there's a lot of stuff that I have not read. Rocky Horror Picture Show reference. Zoomers don't know Rocky Horror Picture Show. Wait, does Rag not know Rocky Horror Picture Show? No, I don't. Zoomers don't know Lola Montez and her spider dance. Nope, don't know that. Lita. The year was 2010. Way past that. Eyes. We Are Space and Pigs. 2010. This is pre-Coney. Big. They were so hopeful in the 90s. They sure were, Trolky. Zoomers don't know I'm hiding behind them with a knife. Wow, is this Cowboy Bebop? The Femgem. This appears is used frequently, or at least same type of voice. Oh no, the British immigrate in 2013. 2013, this must be our old future. Wow, is this Space Dandy? We found it, boys. What are they gonna do? Arrest the moon? Why arrest the moon? Why train cops to be astronauts? Wouldn't it be easier to train astronauts to be cops? Probably. But if you become an astronaut, it's not because you want to be a cop. Yes, they will arrest the moon. Same problem as the one crafting with a movie with Bruce Willis. Watch him jork that joystick. There isn't. Oh, this is referring to the fact that there was no sound when the guy was like screaming, right? Rag, there's no sound in space. Duh. Okay. Rag died already. I did apparently. Just deploy to ambush the most valuable pigs in space to death. I played this game, so I know. Okay, good. Game over, Rag. If you don't fuck yourself, just ask chat. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Can't believe you cops came here. The Hudson River 2 years ago, we had classified intelligence on what a new type of Metal Gear. That a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long. Is Metal Gear Solid 2? Why are we sending cops into space? Well, because there's a colony that we need police for our colony, or something. He's still flipping around for 25 years. Damn. It takes place 3 years after Gundam 00, where the Gundam's at. He's gonna do the Shadow the Hedgehog thing. Hope he knows how to use those 3 shells. I love this game so fucking much. Wait, is this the Japanese Demolition Man? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's not Japanese Demolition Man. We're not gonna get like fined for cussing or made fun of for not knowing how to use the seashells. We do it, and the song makes me think of Metal Gear Survive more. Lethal Blade Runner 2032. He smoked Cowboy Killers, 80s synth right into my veins, bass, the vibes are immaculate, braid funnel. The quality of intro is peak, fucking bop, Rag reacting to anime. We got him, boys! This is gonna be the closest thing that I ever get to reacting to anime, hopefully. Only Kojima could have pulled this off in the 90s. Still using an M9 in the 2030s based? Hell yeah. The only thing I recognize watching this is Rag. M1911 would have been better. Nah, man, the M9 is sexy. I love the 1911, but the M9 is sexy. 10 out of 10. No, it's wrong. No, Rag, that was you. Rag no longer decaying, denying his weapon his purpose and becoming a reaction VTuber. No, please. 1911 best pencil that's ever made ever. Probably they'll explain it, but they'll explain it. But that guy missing is you. Okay. Big note. Sounds like the opening to Now and Then here and There. That sounds familiar. I don't recognize... I don't know why I recognize that. Rag, a reaction VTuber confirmed. God damn it. 1911 is shit, but it's better than Fuda's favorite pistol. Fuda Bomber is fake firearms fan. Yeah, Fuda likes the Makarov. No, was my favorite song. Oh my god, dude. He's a negotiator now. Yeah, he's a negotiator who's he has to talk with human traffickers and kidnappers and shit, which is kind of insane. But I mean, cool. Makes sense that he's strapped though. This is like a point and click game. I think so, because like this is I'm doing this on the PlayStation controller. Marlboro Spot is gonna have some interesting potential. It sure does. Look at the photograph. Look at this photograph. Every time I see it, it makes me sad. How did your eyes get so red? Becoming a cop is harder. Space isn't real. Oh boy, Rag is never going to catch up. Not at this rate. I know nothing about this game, or do I? Space Colony Arc, baby. Space Colony Arc? Where's Maria? Maria! Looks surprisingly good for 50-plus-year-old fan art. It's Japanese Lethal Weapon. Demolition Man was classic. For some reason, I had that intro cross with the Eyewitness intro in my song in my head somewhere. Dun 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 dun. That one. M9 is sexy. Yeah, Italian guns like the Beretta M9 will always be sexy. To be honest, my actual favorite pistol is the Colt Single Action Army. Are you Revolver Ocelot? Click. Competitive shoot with a 1911, or to be accurate, a 2011. I sure hope we don't have to drop a space colony on Quebec. Beretta has been around since the 1500s, so sexy, and Australia. I wish I had an HKP7. Rag, click the Marlboro. Hi, Rag. Hi, Taran. What was that tune? It activated something for me. I'm pretty sure it's the Eyewitness intro. Okay. I'm looking at the gun. This is my baby, a Beretta 92F. I've used one since I was a cop. How do I continue? I use special 10-round magazines with armor-piercing bullets. There's no way that I have to wait every single time this long. That's crazy! Yeah, because none of the buttons I push do anything. I don't carry her so I can go around shooting everything in sight. She's strictly for protection. Play the game before you get arrested. My favorite pistol is the Zip 22. Do you just like shitpost guns or something? I've never actually shot one, but I've heard very bad things about the Zip 22. Please. Please! How long do I have to wait for every single one of these? Oh my god. Is there like a variant of the P7 with proper short recoil system? I love my 92F. Oh shit, it's a full-on 92F. Speaking of guns, we should bring back pistol dueling as a new kind of blood sport. You use smoothbore pepperball pistols played in sets of 3, and the uniform is a 3-piece suit. That would be sick. Or was it triangle? None of the buttons do anything. I pushed literally everything, including start and select. Shouldn't MC have a cop pension? Maybe? I don't know. Try a keyboard. I think I have that light too. Pretty similar. Might be O or triangle. Down on the D-pad. Press every button. Hold circle. Oh, hold circle. Is that what it is? I forgot. No way you have to wait like that. Zip 22 is ass. It's awkward to hold, but you physically know how uncomfortable it is just from looking at it. You don't know how to use the 3 seashells? No, Tralky. I've never used the 3 seashells. Like, it can't be a single stack, but there's no reason an armed cop-like person wouldn't have a double stack, which would be almost 16-rounder, I think. I don't know. Maybe it has... I have no idea why he chooses to use what he does. as far as I'm concerned, the gun you like to shoot is the best gun to carry. The one that you enjoy the most. You can argue all day about the other shit, but it's like, ultimately, if you fucking hate, like, a fucking, your like, optimal, like, concealed Glock or whatever, and would rather use something else, just use the other thing instead, it'll be fine. Can't be a single, do you like Adele? I don't mind Adele. Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon. They're Clinton-era band mags. Bad future. Wasn't that gun that looks tiny plastic in the cycle? Okay, let's see. Can I do cigs? This is an ashtray I stumbled across at an antique store. Holding circle. Holding circle. Not doing anything. Holding. It wasn't easy finding one of these. You don't need an ashtray for bent cigarettes, after all. Okay. L2 plus R2, for some reason. Bent cigarettes are cigarettes that don't produce any secondary smoke, which you light simply by breaking off the end. I say light, but there's no actual fire involved. They work off a chemical reaction, and even the leaves are specially processed. They don't give off any smoke or ash, and make room for more pleasant, make a room more pleasant, but they're not really my thing. This game predicted vapes or something. Best carry gun is a Rough Rider 22 revolver with a 16-inch barrel. Source Adele, I don't. I think she secretly doesn't poop. Adele was hotter, fatter. Sorry. Holy shit, Coma. Looks like a freaking staple gun. Adele, they make better supercomputers than that nowadays. Bent cigarettes. Bent cigarettes? Is that a retroactive Metal Gear reference? This is a used condom I stumbled on at a sex crime scene. I should have delivered it to evidence, but I couldn't be bothered. Except vapes don't make the room more pleasant. I mean, you're right, but like, this is the look. I'm trying to make it relatable. Speaking of vaping, week 4 without vaping begins. Nice, congrats. That's not what I'm talking about. 92F is a 9mm double stack pistol. Ammo. The ammo in the gun is most likely gameplay balance, but it's weird that a 92F wouldn't have at least 14-ish rounds. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess I've never actually. Well, I fired a Beretta one time. Like, I went to a range and fired a magazine like one time when I was at when my friend let me borrow his. So I don't have a hell of a lot of experience with them. I am Umbreon King, instant transmission. Okay, Shalashaska. I carry an AN602 because they don't make an AN603. Jonathan Joestar, is that you? Instant transmission sound effect from DBZ. Standard 92 is a 15-round mag. Beretta 9mm by nature carries 15 plus 1 rounds. Zero pistol shoot in Army, Rago, or was they already on the gay M17? I didn't have to do any pistol when I was in the Army. I was an Intel egghead, so they were like, yeah, you probably don't need a pistol. The butts are starting to overflow. I guess I should empty it. It's a half-empty can of beer. The only beer most people can afford anymore is this imitation beer. It sucks remembering how good a cold one used to be. Holy shit, and shitification hit the Policenauts universe. This is a replica of the badge I had at the LAPD. Sure does take me back. There's a picture from those days on the wall. Investigator, civilian. Canadian stick with a 10+1. Rag is Army, Autocon confirmed. Private investigator. I had to do pistol squats for gate guard. Pistol quals for gate guard? I didn't. Pistol squats. What the fuck, dude? Why did I read that way? It was fun. I got to do LMG. I got to shoot 249. I got qualled on that for some reason. They were like, "Here, fuck it." Would it make more sense to give someone a support role like that, a sidearm training instead of rifle training? No, because you just give everybody a if everybody is good with rifles, rifles are better in 99% of circumstances than pistols. Like, if only because of like the 30-round mags. Just like you're better at suppressing fire and all that stuff. Because like with suppressing fire, you're not like you're not trying to hit the guys, but the goal is mostly to keep them in cover so that they don't pop out and start shooting back. Super Earth timeline. Nothing about him being private. I figure you would need a pistol in case it captured by the enemies. So you use one bullet to prevent interrogation. I think a grenade would be more effective for that. Everyone does rifle. The cold ones have been shitified. Strong bad will be pissed. Not a fan of LMG. I like medium MG. I really need to start a YouTube for my shooting competitions. You should. I mean, you have one. You're in my chat right now. But you should post videos, yeah. Really wanted to qualify on the 50 BMG. Well, almost had it set up for life. Then life happened and I was medically retired. Fuck, that sucks, dude. Got to rank 49 in BF6. Nice. I don't know what that means. I assume it's high. Congrats. Problem with his pistols are basically useless, which is why they give you small SMGs. Reminds me of Valhalla, where there's no more natural beer. Anything you order called beer is mixed on site from 5 chemicals. The 5th is alcohol. I watched a friend of mine play through Valhalla. That was a neat, kind of cute game. M2 Browning. Oh, the 50 BMG. That's when you unlock the mortar thingy. Ooh, nice. This is a Brady oil lighter. They're the manufacturer of the only lighter still in production. You don't need lighters or matches for today's bent cigarettes. Interesting. We'll go over the pictures next. I want to look at all this guy's paraphernalia. It's a beer can! It's empty! It's made by the same company as the other one. They used to use aluminum for cans before, but these ones are made from biodegradable plastic. This is an investigation report to a client, though I haven't gotten very far with it. It was another child kidnapping, but my negotiations with the kidnappers failed. I couldn't save the child. He's probably already been cut apart and his organs trafficked to buyers. Ah! Brutal! What the fuck? Sorry, kid. Oh! I can just do this to cycle through stuff. Okay, so let's go outside. Okay. This is a photo of me and Lorraine at Lucas World. Lucas World? Somehow is this Disney World, but like George Lucas instead of Disney? Instead of Walt Disney? I have no idea what goes on to qualifying with the M2 Browning, but they set one up with the infantry companies at our base. Nice. Arm penetrating ammo is generally unregulated, though there are rules about import. Biodegradable plastic is a wild concept. Too bad we haven't figured it out. Man, that is dark. Bent is slang for homosexual. Is that what it is? Damn, bro. Rag, my mom said turn it off. Wonderful. This is LA, all right. This is old this is what old LA or something. That's how Parasite Eve started. Fair, the M2 Browning is longer than I am tall by a good half foot. Just dox your whole height. Why not? Why don't you? Green tip is fine, but other types are restricted. In alternate timeline, George didn't sell it to Disney and made Lucasland instead. This is the timeline where Star Wars didn't fuck themselves into the position of being bought by Disney, so they actually bought the mouse. Oh, and it's LA. I forgot about that little bit. So yeah, gun laws are probably draconic. Rag, play faster so we can get to Kingsfield. Who said anything about Kingsfield, huh? Oh.
俺のワイフ。
俺のワイフ。
それも過去のことだ。 俺があの事故を起こした後、ビヨンドで再婚したらしい。今
Damn.
では他人のワイフだ。
Damn, bro got NTR'd.
日本人とアメリカ人との2世。あいつにはどこか神秘的なところがあった。
There was something kind of mysterious about her, huh? Interesting. What if she worked with the child traffickers? I already told you I'm a spider monkey before and how tall I was. Ore no wife. Rag, play faster so we can get to Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Nope, never playing Scholar again. Everyone no Nisei waifu. The fucking frog is so mean to me. Gun laws are for coyotes, and every American adult should be issued a firearm when they turn 19. Hell yeah, race mix Nisei. When droves cry. Oh my god, Fuda. Rag, play faster so we can get to Custer's Revenge. Okay, Custer's Revenge is probably not happening. Lorraine was a student at UCLA. We met after her place got broken into. I was a cop fresh out of the academy. What's this? I got this pen when I was in LAPD. The mayor gave it to me along with the award on the wall. It was a pretty nice pen for the time. Coma is my roommate and my little brother. It's okay. Probably, so there's a chance you say. Am I gonna have to actually make an R-Play account? I'm fucking sorry? Yeah, the kid got cut up in traffic. That's fine. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. UCLA, she must be stupid as fuck. As Karl Marx said, under no pretext should arms and ammunition be surrendered. Any attempt to disarm the workers must be frustrated by force if necessary. One of the few things I can agree with the man on. Is Jonathan's wife Joseph Joestar's illegitimate daughter he had with another Japanese woman? Maybe? This is me and Lorraine on our wedding day. I was still a cop here in LA. Lorraine dropped out of UCLA after we got engaged. Lorraine was like an angel in her wedding dress. I remember discovering my rental tux didn't fit right before the ceremony. I originally had a black tuxedo. In those days, my life revolved around my job and Lorraine. Okay. I still wear my wedding ring. That's kind of... Well, I don't blame you, honestly. It seems like this guy's life kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Mayor gave it to me for a pickle. Anyone who supports gun rights is actually a communist. Wrong. Lucas World A. Lorraine was a tradway. Karl Marx also said morons would believe the shitty spouts. Fuck that guy. True. I prefer Carl Winslow. His wife sounds like yours. Married to a woman, his life definitely sucks. He's not married anymore. I can relate to this guy a little bit too hard. Wear a fake wedding ring so home-wrecking horrors will hit on you. I do find it amusing that you 100% knew that's what I was saying that to. Look, I know that I don't look at Twitch chat very often, and I try to remember what the hell I was doing. Alright, let's look at this thing. This is a video phone with a built-in printer, though I've disabled the video from my end. Most of my cases come in over the phone. Clients don't particularly like meeting up in person. Yeah, I wonder why. This is a newspaper article about my accident that occurred during the EMPS spacewalk outside Beyond. This is a picture taken during the test spacewalk of the Yuri model EMPS. It was a prototype police suit for use outside the colony, the successor to NASA's MMU. This image was taken from a camera aboard a nearby space shuttle. This was me and the Yuri as we were released from the hangar. This is a picture of me taken around the time of the accident. Oh. I'm curious why this would have ruined his life, though. I'll read some of the article. A malfunction occurred at the vernier thrusters of the Yuri EMPS prototype during a test. Spacewalk of the device yesterday. The Yuri had been scheduled to be used by the Policenauts outside the colony. The EMPS has since vanished without a trace. The Yuri is equipped with a survival ball, but because an SOS signal can't be isolated, the chances of test pilot Jonathan Ingram being found alive are thought to be slim. The official test had been scheduled for tomorrow. I remember what Salvatore said. Whatever you do, don't screw this up, Johnny boy. Everyone back home's gonna be watching. There were still a lot of people opposed to space development back then. Fuck, dude, we've made zero progress! It all happened so fast. Before I knew it, the 4 of them were gone. Everything after that's a blur. Next time I opened my eyes, I was lying on a hospital bed. Can I read the headline? The headline reads, EMPS prototype malfunctions. Police, not Ingram, missing. I'll read some of the article. A malfunction occurred in the vernier thrusters of the Yuri EMPS prototype during a test spacewalk. Okay, this is the same thing that we already read. Anything else that I should be aware of with this? I don't think so. This is a newspaper article written at the time of Beyond Coast completion. This game is going to be a lot of me just reading shit, isn't it? Like, I know that that's kind of what I've been doing. I'm not that surprised, but I'm gonna have to remember shit, aren't I? This is gonna suck. I'm gonna get so fucked up because I don't remember some stupid, like, tiny detail in something that I didn't read or whatever. I prefer Carl Weezer. Jimmy's mom. Jimmy, can you tell your mom to post more anal on her OnlyFans? If I ever get divorced, I'm going to be a PI too. Well, for him, it was only yesterday. It would be so sad to see your wife again and only 20 years older and remarried. Carl Winslow and Philip Banks say deep shit while smoking. How come they don't want my dust, man? At least they don't have acid reflux every day and can actually work. Oh man, a video phone? Not even a fax. What kind of future is this? Yuri model? It's a Gundam colony. Me and Yuri. Yuri is the Russian guy. Yes, Gagarin or whatever. Yuri Kanio. Oh. Crab Yuri? Is that what you're... surely that's what you're referring to. Boneless. Crabs. Well, think about it, Rag. He was cryogenically frozen for 20 years and everyone else moved on in time and tech have advanced. Is that what happened? I don't actually know that. Are you spoiling shit for me right now? The more you play old political thriller games, the more you realize nothing has changed the last 40 years or so. I'm opposed to space anything. Keep Israel here on Earth. My soul is weighed down by gravity. Hey Jimmy, you want to join Antifa? Fell asleep next to the white folk on Milfax. I refuse to believe cigarettes would disappear. Vapes prove it. They said that at the beginning. Did they say that? It didn't. Did it say that I was cryogenically frozen? All I saw is that I fucking got knocked out. Did I actually just fucking miss that? Because, like, I don't recall anything about being cryogenically frozen. They showed it with him being found frozen. I thought that was a different guy. Was that guy not blonde? I thought that was a different guy. What's the main character's name? Jonathan? They showed him in ice? I didn't realize that it was like him skipping 20 years. I thought that we skipped 20 years forward to like some other shit. What's his last name? I don't fucking remember, man. I know that he has 2 names. One's in Japanese and one's in English. Suit was designed to freeze whoever wears it in case of emergency. See, I didn't put that together. This is a newspaper article written at the time of Beyond Coast completion. It was written just 3 years before the article about the EMPS accident. Basic construction of the world's first outer space colony, Beyond Coast, underway for several years near the Lagrangian point L5, was completed yesterday. The first wave of immigration will be centered around the scientists and engineers who will spend 14 months performing checks and gathering data. Immigration is scheduled to be open in the general public in 3 years' time. Beyond's position is shown to be in the diagram on the left. That's why he's looking so young. He's got 7 Mac 11s. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be the VA. I'm at the set, get tired. Always good to hear Ag's voice. Have a good night, Smith. Rest well. This is going to be a game and a half. L5, why not L4? Game so unrealistic. This is a picture of the Beyond Coast right after it was completed. The only thing they hadn't finished was the agricultural ring. Here they point out the Beyond's location in space. It's in orbit around the L5 Lagrangian point. It's the red dot. Alright, we did this one already. Is this the same thing? Okay. I have a model of Beyond on top of one of my filing cabinets. That you do! I'm kind of surprised how much stuff there is that we can do. This is a newspaper article from when I was rescued from the EMPS's survival ball 3 years ago. It was written 28 years after the one about Beyond's completion. The headline reads, 25-year lost voyage, Policenaut Ingram's miraculous return. Policenaut Jonathan Ingram, presumed dead after an accident during a spacewalk in an EMPS prototype 25 years ago, has been rescued by the unmanned exploration vessel Propaganda. That's probably relevant. His miraculous survival is being attributed to the fact that he transferred himself to an equipped life pod at the time of the accident and remained in cold sleep the entire time. See, this is what... this is the first time I'm reading this! He's gathering attention and as a living example of the effects of 25 years of cold sleep on the human body. It took over a year for my muscles to return to normal after I got back. Yeah, I believe that. Speedrunners have already finished the game. I mean, probably. Well, that seems on the nose. Yeah, the Propaganda. I spent 25 years inside this thing waiting to be found. I've had cosmophobia ever since. I just can't go back out there anymore. Interesting. So now he's afraid of space. Right. This is a picture of me taken when I was a Policenaut. There's a relatively small article in the corner of the newspaper. This was a relatively small article. Well, I'm not wearing any speedrunners. Oh no, he's an Amudo Ray. It means he's afraid of Kramer. That guy's gotta be so radioactive, probably. This is a newspaper article reporting on the success of the first manned mission to Mars. I took part in it while undergoing my Policenauts training. It was written 26 years before the article about my rescue. Is this... I think this is supposed to be like Cyrillic. Like Russian letters or something. The newspaper is... the paper of the CIS, the Commonwealth of Independent States. Let's see, the date is 2012. I spent that entire year in space. The headline reads, Man walks on Mars, global collaboration makes history. This is a picture of me encountering a Mars rover on the surface. It was sent to Mars with the Mars 96 mission. The headline reads, Man walks on Mars, global collaboration makes history. I'll read some of the article. The 4 astronauts, among them Policenaut Jonathan... Holy fuck. Among them, Policenaut Jonathan Ingram of the collaborative Mars project between Russia, America, and Japan touched down on the Red Planet yesterday. This new chapter in space history comes 40 years after man first set foot on the moon. I already read this. I don't know why I'm clicking it again. Same thing. It's gonna be the same on the side. Yeah, I figured. Alright. This is a miniature of Beyond. Ed made it for me. Ed's in a couple of pictures on the wall. This is a picture from when I was in LAPD. Me and my partner Ed were always together.
エド・ブラウン。
Edo Brown.
俺の人生で最も信用できる親友であり、
His best
良き
friend.
パートナーだった。
I swear to God, if your wife married him. That badge on my desk is a replica of the one I had then. I was in narcotics at the time. I was reckless with a pretty short fuse. I would have had a Beretta with me here too. Me and Ed have been good friends since the academy. We were a well-known team in narcotics. Ed was in the bomb squad before he joined narcotics. There was a lot of terrorist activity back then. That was an LAPD building. There's a lot that you can... My life felt so complete. Look at me, full of confidence. I'm like a totally different person. We stayed close when we were Policenauts, too. I haven't seen him since my accident. Maybe I'll give Ed another call if my next case turns out well. Alright, so it's probably not him. His word pass. Peak Japanese writing. You can set up the PS1 mouse to make things easier on yourself. It's not too bad. It's like a little bit awkward, but... Unless it's like somehow bothering you guys, I don't think it's a problem. Imperial Russia, obviously. I assume former the Soviet Union had fell by the time Kojima made this game? I'm not sure. The article talks about the founding of the first space colony by the new space nation of Xeon. Is it communist Russia or former commie Russia? No Russian, remember. Newspapers from all around the world. It's in Counter-Strike text, it's Russian. Black guy called Brown? Yeah. I mean, like it's a stereotype, but it is... There are a lot of black dudes whose last name is Brown. Like, it's just... It's the way it be. Well, right, cool it with the anti-miss. That wasn't the problem. That was, oh my god. Half Miami Vice, half Lethal Weapon. Spoiler, it's Lethal Weapon, Riggs, and Murtaugh. I thought you just might not like mouse controls. Policenauts was the first game I played on jailbroken PlayStation Classic, but when those cost $20 and not $80 like now, fuck, that's crazy. That's so expensive. When you could just acquire the games other ways. They don't think it be like it is, but it do. This photo was taken to commemorate the selection of the Policenauts. 5 officers out of all the world's police organizations were chosen and trained. We were called the Original Cops after the Mercury program's Original 7. We were wearing ejection escape suits here. These are obsolete now. Back then, everyone thought the orange-colored suits were cool. That's Ed. He was chosen out of the LAPD along with me. He looks thinner here compared to the LAPD picture. Ed's still on Beyond, far as I know. Okay, who's this then? That's Salvatore Toscanini. He came from NYPD. Apparently he resigned from the Beyond Coast Police over 10 years or so ago. Interesting. Salvatore was a bit of an oddball. I never could put my finger on it, but then there was just something about him. Sort of guy you don't easily forget anyway. That's Gates Becker. He came from Scotland Yard in the UK. I forgot about that. I heard he's risen pretty high up through the ranks of Beyond Coast Police. Gates had a real passion for justice. He was always the leader. That's Joseph Sadaoki Tokugawa. He came from the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department in Japan. Now he's head of the Tokugawa Group. Sadaoki could be an intimidating dude at times. I was absolutely ecstatic, but Lorraine, she was against me going into space. Then when I went to Mars, that was when we started to drift. That was when we started to drift apart. You like how I've been streaming this game for like an hour and I'm still on the first fucking screen? After this was taken, I left Lorraine back on home and moved to Beyond. I assume home is supposed to be Earth. Unless there's some other thing. That thing we have attached to our chests is our Policenauts badge. I still wear mine around my neck. Move to beyond. What the fuck?
今日は運がいい。こんな早い時間に客が来るとは。
A client showing up on time? What?
どうぞ。鍵はかかっていない。
It's open. Apparently all of that just means it's open.
Jonathan, 久しぶり。
This isn't my ex-wife, is it?
ロレイン。
Oh no, bitch. I mean, like, it's not your fault, but bitch!
そう。私よ、ジョナ
Surprised?
サン。28年ぶりね。
今頃どうして？
Yeah, what are you doing here?
私、おばさんになったでしょ？
No shit, he hasn't
あな
changed.
たは変わらないわ。あの頃のまま。
ロレイン。なぜ今になって俺のところに？
Why now? Why now?
許してもらおうなんて思ってないわ。厚かましいのも分かってる。
I mean, there's...
でも頼れる人がいないの。あなたしか。
You're the only one who can help me? Oh no.
助けてほしいの。私の夫が大変なことに。
No, dude, no! Don't make me find your husband!
さあ、入って。
Don't do this to me, man.
いいえ、ここで結構よ。あなたにこんな姿見られたくはないもの。
じゃあ、ロレイン、いや、依頼人さん。とにかく話だけでも聞こうか。
What? What the fuck? Acquire is in the secondhand market. I received jailbroken PS1. You received $20. I think it might have been Italian. I bet Salvatore is a villain. Is a Russian spy then? Tokugawa Heavy Industries. Oh fuck! You're right. Tokugawa Heavy Industries. God damn. Holy fuck! I forgot about that. I think I got a good deal though. Back when I bought it, the price was going to $40 and it was half of Christmas. But then AI boom happened. It's $80 now. Fuck, dude. Should have known the Russian spy usurps the black guy in villainy. You're about a quarter of the way through. There's no way I'm a quarter of the way through. Was $40 and was on sale for half of that. I mean, slow rate makes my blood pressure go crazy. A dame with legs. She's still wearing the same pink shirt. This is a bit too real. The X coming around is never good in a detective story. No, it's not. It's fucking terrible. It's bad news. It's like bringing a woman on a ship. Terrible idea. Bad luck. Bad luck. Make room on the log. Are you into MILFs, Ingram? That's cruelty. Damn, she may be a bit of a hag for us, Rag. Wow, who knew his wife would blatantly wear blackface like that? I don't think that's what she's doing at all. Real talk though, this is interesting as fuck opening. It is. Give it like I'm getting a lot of backstory. Jonathan, don't look at me like that. I'm 55 now. What's the problem? Please don't look at me that way. I want you to remember me the way I was when we were together. Okay, so this is one of those things where it's like it's kind of hard, right? Because like it's not like they had a falling out or anything like that. She thought he was dead. She thought he was dead and moved on. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that shit? That shit would suck. But that also means that, like, we kind of hope the husband's dead, right? I want my wife back! 55. She's practically dust. Hit the wall 40 years ago. It's a weird situation. This is why Castaway sucks. Is that an L's? They cost a fortune here. Yeah, but this one's a little old. They're all the rage on home, too. L's changes the design on its bag every year while producing them in limited numbers, then destroys all the originals. That's why they're so expensive, is it? Please don't look at me that way. Oh, this is terrible. That's a nice coat you've got. Yeah, I guess. If you can afford it, why not, right? You're best not wandering around this area dressed like that. Yeah, probably not. How disrespectful to show up to your ex-husband's house with a pearl necklace. That necklace couldn't have been cheap. Yeah, it's it's literally a pearl necklace. Oh no! Maybe a cliche opening, but it's a good hook. That's why many detective stories use it. I mean, it's like cliche maybe, but like cliches are only bad if you execute them poorly, I think. I thought it was a choker. This game is way before chokers were in vogue. Oh wow, Rag, I heard Castaway. Wilson! Chad is the only one here who can make those kinds of jokes here. I was kind of hoping you'd give me another one. No, dude. No. It's Pearl. I thought it wasn't easy getting hold of pearls on Beyond. That's right, they haven't had any success with culturing pearls there, and the number produced on Home continues to drop every year. I could never afford all those luxuries. They're not that expensive, at least not for us. Yeah, she's just flexing that her new man is so rich. No doubt about it, it's really her. But why'd you come to me, man? Why you gotta come to me? Oh, okay. I thought it would give me something unique. What was this? Jonathan, I think I'm being followed. Uh-oh. Hold on, I'll take a look. It's alright, I don't see anyone. Are you sure? Yeah, it's all in your head. Maybe you shouldn't keep looking outside. I don't want to find out someone really is out there. I don't know, man. I think if someone's out there, I'd like to know. You're wearing earrings? I know, I never liked earrings before. You can't expect people not to change over 30 years. Are they pearl too? Yeah. There's another reason why pearls are so expensive there. Beyond strictly controls the inflow of goods from Home. Yeah, they've laid down their own special import regulations, haven't they? Even the price of foodstuffs like rice and wheat is astronomical there. Of course, that's partly because of how difficult it is to grow anything. If only they could just find a simpler way of importing food from Home. I guess it can't be that easy. It's a space station, isn't it? Alright, I guess we talk. Lorraine? Yeah? Let's get down to business. Let's ask about her request. Why don't we get to it then? Oh shit, I should have asked about the other stuff.
君の夫がどうしたって?
Something's happened to your husband?
夫の北条健三が3週間前会社に出かけたきり行方不明なの。
Alright, husband's been missing for 3 weeks.
会社や警察に問い合わせても誰も取り合ってくれないの。
No one wants to help you, huh?
それで地球へ?
嫌な予感がするの。何かあったに違いないわ。
The police don't even want to help him, so it's probably foul play. He might be hiding. I don't think so.
この地球ならともかくコロニーで行方不明だなんて。
That's true. They don't just disappear on space colony.
脅迫みたいなものは?
いえ、何も。まるで神隠しにあったみたい。
金目当ての誘拐ではなさそうだ。さっきから外を気にしてるようだが、つけられてるのか?
そんな気がするの。気のせいかもしれないけど。
Interesting. 55 and 0 self-awareness. 55 might as well be a gilf at that point. I mean, it kinda is, right? Like many things, it's not the idea, the execution that matters. Yes. I was kind of hoping you'd give Hojo-kun, not choke her. Toru would like to choke her. Why don't we get to it then, he said, pulling out his cock. Husband hides in the gay bar. He could be? I don't think so. Another man disappeared on her. Disappeared on her? At what number do we have to guess it's her? Well, the first one came back. So... she still only got the one. Maybe a snatcher got him? Is that a reference? Yes, gaslight her. I burnt my finger trying to fix my candle. I'm the biggest dumbass. Don't burn yourself. That's a bad idea. Hojo Fuda, Sephiroth's mom, using his peak. Please restart from the office. No. Good music. It is good music. Let's ask about her family. You have any kids, Lorraine? I have a daughter. Her name's Karen. Okay. Let's ask about Beyond. What's Beyond like these days? Beyond's different. A lot different. You wouldn't recognize it either. Everything's settled down there. It's pretty much like any ordinary city now. Interesting. Where does your daughter live? Karen is a news anchor on Beyond. Ooh, she's a journalist. That sucks for her. A news anchor, huh? She's pretty famous there. I assume Kenzo is, her husband's name. Oh, and a fucking Karen, too.
君が再婚した北条
So what's Hojo like?
どんな人物なんだ
北条は日系2世で、
He's
あ
also
の
a
徳川
Nisei.
グループの徳川製薬に勤める技術者よ。
Tokugawa
生
Pharmaceuticals.
真面目で勤勉で、とても悪いことなんかできない人。
Hardworking.
そうだ、
Wouldn't hurt a
写
fly.
真持ってきたの。
We get a picture.
これが彼の写真よ。
Real
なるほ
downgrade.
どどう見ても悪人には見えないな幸せそうじゃないか
You can feel it in his heart.
ええ、
さっきのイヤリングだね
この写真預かってくださるわよね。
強引だな
Is it early for that? Show? Let's talk about old LA.
俺たちがいたあの頃から30年近く経っているが何も変わっちゃいな
Not
い
a whole lot's changed since you and I lived here.
本当のロスは北に移転しちまったがなただたまに今日みたいに雪が降るんだ
Odd bit of snow like today. LA
異
gets
常気象
snow.
らしい
Some real crazy weather.
ロスに雪が降るなんて。
例の地下鉄も
Metro
スラム化
shutdown
が進んだ
once
ん
the
で廃止
ghettos
になった
completely took over? Oh no. So this is like LA
Beyond
riots
the
time period that this is being made, right?
ここは時代から取り残されたところだからな
Times have changed and this place got left behind, huh? Music by Tappy, same as MGS1. Hojo is a mad scientist. A journalist asked Ingram, chambering around in his 92 FS. What's the 5-year plan? To not die? We have two possible motivations, a popular reporter and a pharmaceutical engineer who could be working on an important drug of some type. I mean... the popular reporter... I don't know about the popular reporter angle, just because they went after the pharmaceutical engineer. They got him, presumably. So I'm not quite sure. I mean, I guess they could be trying to get at her for some reason, but a news anchor isn't exactly. They're not like a super important figure typically. Like influential, sure, but secondary and tertiary kind of importance. The pharmaceutical engineer seems a lot more important, functionally. He might have been robbed. He might have been kidnapped to build a meth lab. That's a possibility, I guess. Maybe he's built a meth lab and gone into hiding. Oh, maybe he's just a criminal himself and is just he's doing a Walter White. The global warming, just like IRL. Oh, so it is IRL LA. If she hit something important, they could be attempting to blackmail by going through the family. Maybe, but they haven't issued any ransom demands. Like it's been 3 weeks. I feel like generally you probably do that like no longer than 1 week, right? I don't know how much in the field she is. We don't. But even if she's like in the field a lot, like she is still ultimately only a news anchor. You know. But we'll learn more. We'll learn more. We'll find out. Let's talk about ourselves a little bit. Wataru no waito desu. Alright, well why don't I tell you what's been going on with me? I've been working as a private investigator the past few years. As you've probably guessed, finding work can be a bit of a struggle, but I'm managing. I see, that's good to hear! Good to hear that you're struggling. Okay, bitch! Let's see. Let's ask about Hojo's behavior. You notice anything unusual about your husband before he disappeared? All the years I knew him, he'd been your typical company employee. He'd get up, leave for work, then come walking through the door at the end of the day. Same schedule, day in, day out. Quite a change from my hours. But the past few months, he'd become more unpredictable, you might say. Okay, so change in behavior. You can't really draw anything concrete from that. No, nothing concrete, but we know something weird's going on. You think he'd become involved in something, though? That's my gut feeling, yeah. If there were indications of some sort of trouble beforehand, the chances of it being a ransom kidnapping are pretty slim. Yeah? Let's ask about her marriage. How'd you guys meet? I moved to Beyond right after you went missing. After how much you hated it? I just wanted to be closer to you any way that I could. I met Kenzo at that Nihonjin Matsuri run by Tokugawa. Nihonjin Matsuri? The Japanese people's, like, celebration? Is that... Wait, what? Run by Tokugawa. Nihonjin Matsuri? Festival for Japanese people and beyond. Okay. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm just gonna let the game explain it to me. So why were you there? I have Japanese blood too, remember? Yeah, that makes sense. Tokugawa. The conglomerate's reach doesn't stop at Beyond. They essentially run space, and Joseph Sadaoki Tokugawa runs the group. He's just as well known on home as he is out there. If Hojo's a Tokugawa employee, I suppose we can't totally rule out he was kidnapped. You could get good money out of that, I'd imagine. No one on Beyond would even think of messing with Tokugawa. They're too afraid of the retaliation. It wouldn't be worth it. Let's talk about work. On home, kidnappings are becoming almost as frequent as rapes and robberies. Trafficking people is more profitable than drugs or prostitution now. That's terrible! It's surprising to hear about a case like yours these days. So you'll help me? I mean, I'm kind of, that's like the whole point, right? I need to hear more about the situation first. We have the clues thing as well, but I wanna, what is show? Okay, this is like, so that I can see the photo. Anything new here? Hojo's man, old LA, okay. Clues, let's look at clues.
ロレイン、君の勘だけではわからないな。
I'm gonna need more than your instincts.
何か手がかりになるようなもの。
Anything you'd consider clues.
北条から預かっているものがあるの。カプセル剤と
Drug capsules,
葉の
a
切れ
piece of
端なん
leaf.
だけど。なんだかわからないけど、重要なものらしいわ。
You're gonna need to tell me why the
カプ
leaf is
セルと
important.
葉か。
自分に何かあったらこれを警察か信用のできる人のところへ
If
届ける
anything
ように
happens to
って
me, give these to the
信
police.
用のできる人か。
ね。蒸発なんかじゃないでしょ。
Sounds to me like he knew something was up. What? Like, whoa. You're gonna be like, oh man, my husband's his behavior changed after, you know, in the last few months. And then, like, and I'm like, huh, that's interesting. Anything else that you can tell me? And she's like, oh yeah, also these fucking leaves and this capsule. Maybe it was the wrong person and they panicked. Maybe news anchors get stalkers. Maybe, yeah, but the news anchor isn't the one who disappeared. Tataki, are we gonna end up banging Karen? That would be disgusting. Wish every text option was voiced. Imagine having sex with a woman. Gross. Voids give me the ick. They are boneless. Funny Gaijin voices them. It's a PS1. Honestly, this game is as high resolution as it is. It's quite impressive. Blood of these flows in her veins. Virgin Arasaka versus the Chad Tokugawa. Tell this bit is sit down. Show genitals. Capsudu. Capsudu Corporation. Ask about the daughter. So, is your daughter 18? So those capsules and what's inside them give, and perhaps where the leaf is located may give us a good lead. I mean, we're gonna have to talk about all of it. We're gonna learn more about all of the fucking stuff. Tell me about the
どっ
capsules.
ちからでもいいが。それは
これがそのカプセルよ。
Interesting.
何の薬だろう。
わからないの。
Red, green, blue,
徳
and
川
white.
製薬に関係するものだろ
I
うか。
wonder if they're made by
こ
Tokugawa.
れ預かってくださる？
Will you hang on to them? I mean, yeah, I guess I'll hang on to them, but like, this better not be like cocaine or something, or I'm gonna get in trouble. Actually, it's LA. No one's gonna get arrested for coke. Is your daughter fertile, Lorraine? God damn it.
じゃあもう一つのその葉の切れ端ってのは
Half a leaf, huh?
これがその葉よ。見たことのない葉だわ。
しかしなぜ半分なんだろう。
最初から半分だったわ。預かってくださる？それ。
Yeah, I guess. Let's look at the capsules. Any idea what these could be for? They look like ordinary medical capsules you'd find at any pharmacy. You'll be able to get an analysis done, right? To be honest with you, I don't see how something like this could be that important. But if he went out of his way to give it to you, I suppose there must be something to it. I wonder what kind of a plant it's from. Can you get an analysis performed? Capsules and a leaf. I'll have to get an expert for these. Do you know someone? You'd need to be sure they're not connected to Tokugawa. This is home. That won't be a problem. So this is Hojo. I actually don't have that many pictures of him. I'm sure it'll come in useful. He looks like the type of guy Sadaoki would get along with. Now, I'm assuming that if I just go through one of these, it'll be the same thing. You want me to look for him? Please, help my husband. Any other clues besides what you just gave me? He's been talking about something lately, actually. Okay, so it's not just running through the same dialogue that we had before. Fuck, I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to run through each thing. If it turns out Tokugawa's involved, that could complicate things. Only person I've got. Any other clues? Talking about something. Just the three of us, my husband, my daughter, and me. A loving husband, a successful daughter. Must be nice. Jonathan. She'll be 27 soon. She's still single. We're definitely fucking the daughter, right? Like, that's... Like, what? There's no way. Driving with coke in your car is pretty fun. Village hidden in the leaves in space, no one... Oh my god. It's like that planet from Interstellar, it's technically in her 30s. So a unique leaf from the planet might... a unique leaf, maybe the plant that those capsules are refined from? I mean, potentially. We don't know what's anything about that stuff, man. It says butt capsules. I fucked up. Meant to add Your Honor. Your Honor, how can you age in space? Our Earth system is based on revolutions around the sun. Called it. What do you mean by that, Lorraine? Oh, she's a hag. Yuck. That's a bit too specific, Lorraine. Is Lorraine trying to get you to hook up with her daughter? Let's see Paul Allen's daughter. Let's see Paul Allen's daughter. What? Oh, she wanted a DILF. Oh wait, what did I just hear? Was so not paying attention. Oh, we were cryogenically frozen for 25 years. This is our former wife, ex-wife, technically, I guess, who moved on and after she thought we were dead and remarried. And now we found out about her daughter. Can't marry Officer Brown, you can still bet her daughter, typical male. Yes. Look, the Officer Brown problem was a thing that I was like, oh man, this guy was like my partner, and now he's cucking me. But that wasn't actually what ended up happening. It's fine. She moved on and got with someone completely unrelated to me. Is it incest if the baby was in vitro fertilized? I fucking don't know. She'll be 27 soon. She's still single, by the way. Hard to believe you have a 26-year-old daughter. I'm 55 now, remember? So you got her daughter as payment. I mean, maybe. Can't marry Officer Brown. Oh my god. Y'all will be celebrating its 30th anniversary this year. Things have slowly gone downhill over the years, though. You're always looking over your shoulder wherever you go now, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I read you. It's always been that way in the city, and like I was saying, Tokugawa's influence is everywhere. You could practically call the entire colony one big business. It's the same with all the regulations. The laws are written to the benefit of Tokugawa and the goods they deal in. He'd become angry and frightened. That wasn't like him. I'd never seen him break down like that before. You're saying someone might have been targeting him for some reason. Forgive me, Jonathan. I couldn't have survived on my own. She's begging our forgiveness for thinking that we died. I feel kind of bad for Lorraine, not gonna lie. Ghost Stories dub referenced. Not because you're a rabbit, but because you're... Well, at least you got a Ghost Stories mentioned. It's not like what happened in Captain America and Ultimate Universe where Bucky married Steve's girlfriend after he got frozen in ice. You got any books about black people? Yeah, what? Ayo, oh god, what did you just clip? What did you just clip, Espion Queen? I couldn't have survived on my own. I was lonely. I wanted someone to be there. That was when Kenzo came along. They took advantage of the space development boom more than anyone. They essentially have the power to shape space's economy however they want. Is there a second wave of Japan bashing going on there? Japan bashing? No, it's just the opposite. Thanks to Tokugawa, the colony's economy is flourishing, but everything else is another story. He never told me what was going on, whatever it was. I'd say he was trying to tell you something with the capsules and the leaf. Okay, we're gonna have to go through all of this stuff, like, multiple times, I think. Space boom.
その今預かった手がかりの品の他には
口癖のように言ってたことがあるの。プラトーに何かあるって。
Plato.
プラトーに何かある。
Like the philosophist?
何のことだろう。
You got me. Anything else? No, that's it. Will you try to get them analyzed? See if you can get it analyzed. Take advantage of the space boom more than anyone else. Okay, so the topics disappear when there's nothing more to be said about them. Oh, fuck. While the world's politicians are publicly declaring that Beyond as it exists today poses both economic and security risks to outer space, at the same time, they're clearly interested in cozying up to Tokugawa for obvious reasons. Always looking over your shoulder. Space boom. Hojo's behavior never told me what was going on. 27, single. Just 3 of us. Alright, let's talk about Plato. Plato. Could he have said Pluto? To be honest, I'm not sure anymore. We still haven't been to Pluto, though.
依頼の内容については君の
Thanks for
話で
bringing
大
me
体分
up
か
to
った。
speed.
確かにただの蒸発じゃなさそうだ。
Yeah, more than meets
ジョ
the
ナサ
eye.
ン、引き受けてくれるわよね。
Yeah, I'll help you, babe.
お金なら心配しないで。お金はドル？円？
待ってくれ、ロレイン。
Hold on. Except, I can decline the case? What happens if I decline the case? I didn't even consider that this was a possibility. If I, like, if I decline the case, does that get me a bad ending? Can I be like, oh, look, I finished Policenauts, guys? Ghost Stories dub is phenomenal shit posting. Assumers don't know Ghost Stories dub. I know the Ghost Stories dub. Then there's a big black man chasing you. Yes, I fucking remember that. She need another app to make a whole Japanese person. Ghosts only kill evil people like Republicans when we aren't old enough to vote. Drop the Krispy Kreme officer. Are we getting some Plato philosophy going? No, like Dana Plato, the chick from Different Strokes. Was he talking about a cave as well, or perhaps shadows on the wall of the cave? Plato was actually a wrestling name. It means big boy or something. His real name was Aristocles or some shit. I used to play with Plato as a kid. Fun to play with, not to eat. What is a man? A featherless biped. Oh, Pluto is still landed in this timeline. Correct timeline. Hey, Rags, what version of the game are you playing? I mean, it's a PS1. It's in the title. Decline. Press triangle to see something. This game with like 8 endings. Is this a game with like 8 endings or something? Or select start? What's the... No, what is a void? Nothing but an e-girl with no sims. I bet it's a bad end. You need to find out how to save. Do it, I need to know. There's only one... So there is only one ending. Decline. Oh my god, decline. I just googled it. It's sad? I don't want to decline if it's sad! No! Decline? Save state? Decline? Why is everyone telling me to decline? Does it just, like, end the game? I don't wish to be sad anymore. Save state, decline, then go back. I just want to see. I still haven't figured out how to save the game. Hold on. Save states are unreliable on this game. Of course they are. It's brutal? Does it? Like, unironically? Oh, no. Didn't notice, sorry. I like the Saturn version best of the translation patch. Oh, see, okay. I wasn't sure if you were fucking with me or not, because, like, yesterday I was playing Ghost in the Shell, and my title was something along the lines of, I still haven't seen the anime. And everyone was, like, asking me whether I'd seen the anime, presumably to make fun of the fucking title. Pull it up on YouTube then. It's not just a flavor decision. Well, I'm not gonna decline the case. Oh. Ah. That reminds me, Rag. Happy... God damn it, it's not my birthday. Do it. I don't want to be sad, Rag. Please accept. Do it, you fuck. Alright, I have a save state, but I've been told that they're unreliable. So, we're gonna cry. I need to see it then, do you not? I mean, I want to see it, but like... Do 2 save states? Make 2? I don't know how much help that's gonna be. Come on, you put. It's horrifying. Okay, let's see. Decline case. I have 2 save states. If it fucks me, then I'm loading.
ロレイン、悪いが他を渡ってくれないか。
I don't think I'm gonna be able to help you.
俺はもうビヨンドへ渡る気はない。もう宇宙へは。
ジョナサン。
この仕事は今の俺には荷が重すぎる。
I can't handle going back into space.
よければ他の同業者を紹介する。みんな少し気が荒いが信用できる奴らばかりだ。
No, dude!
ジョナサン、私、あなたを苦しめるつもりで来たんじゃないわ。誰も頼れる人がいないの。週末までビバリーヒルズのホテルニューローズにいます。気が変わったら連絡して。ジョナサン、私許してもらおうなんて思ってない。あなたの帰りを待ちきれなかったの。ごめんなさい。あなたが救出された時、私心から嬉しかった。もっと早かったらすぐにでもあなたのところへ飛んで行けたのに。それが言いたかった。
I didn't come here to try to hurt you.
ここへはどうやって？
ホテルで車借りたの。クラシックな感じの。
そうか。
会えてよかったわ。じゃあ。
Is she gonna like get shanked in an alley or something?
ロレイン、俺も会いたかった。もっと早くに。
Oh. Yeah. They're giving her the IRA treatment.
ロレイン、車から離れろ。
Well, that's not what I'm doing.
奴はどこへ行った？
No.
撃ってきやがった。
I bet he does. Am I just not fucking hitting him?
感触はあったな。
I know I'm hitting you. Do I though?
見えない。早く行け。
Oh great. Now we don't know where he could be. Oh, I know where he is.
くそ。どこに隠れた？
I see his feet.
路地へ逃げ込んだな。逃がさんぞ。
Oh. Oh, you can't be serious, dude. I'm worried about Lorraine, but I need to go after that guy! IRA car bomb, rip it so over, oh god, oh no, called it, you did this, Chad, holy shit, you did this, Y-Rag, holy shit, Rag, bro, homie is wearing Chinese stealth suit from Fallout. She kinda looks like Mulder in the cutscene, massive branching path. We did it, it's fucking cool as fuck, avenge her death. Hello everyone, I'm here now. This is so hype. I'll live with this shit, more compelling, no, Rag is no insanity. That was a snatcher. Be sure to click things, first person smoke. Wow, clicking things gives dialogue. Check the restaurants. Bitch, why are you saying sorry? You thought he was dead. It makes sense to move on eventually. Because for him it was yesterday, and so it hurts him emotionally, and she knows that. I'm not even able to go to Lorraine. This is a strip club filled with so-called women who have undergone complete sex changes. No, no, bad end. Kojima, so-called women. Best Kojima line, it's a what? So fucking real for that. I was inside for a case once. They're called, oh my god, it keeps going. They're called biovestites, people who have had complete sex changes through gene therapy. This city's famous for them, unfortunately. You can't be fucking serious, dude. Kojima was a visionary, wasn't he? To be fair, if it's gene therapy, they may now actually truly be chromosomally women. Another one is worse. LA got more degenerate in the future. Shocked, I tell you. This place is pretty well known around here. This is the last place you'd want to take your kids! Piedmont Ravioli Company? It comes off as some innocent little bistro, but their real business is selling VR child porn? What the fuck? I wouldn't set foot in here again on a normal day, let alone right now. He didn't go in here. He escaped down the alley. Are you sure about that? I mean, I know that he did. Just a dumpster, nothing strange about it. It's an alleyway, goes back quite a bit. Don't say it, Rag, selling that cheese pizza. We need to burn LA to the ground. That escalated so quickly. 90s casual transphobic future. Pizzagate predicted. Thanks, Kojima. Bistrogate? Is Kojima... Oh my god. Well, I stopped by at a weird spot. Can we set off plastic explosives at this place? I don't think so. What if I just say go inside? He escaped down the alley. I have no reason to go in there. I love how, like, this whole time, I just got out of a shootout with this guy. Entrance to this restaurant. You can't see it from the inside thanks to the see in from the outside thanks to the adjustable glass. Should have missed a few rounds into those two establishments. I'm pretty sure that this got moved, the camera got moved over before I was able to, like, or when I was not able to shoot. There go the VODs. Oh. I don't want to accept this future. I don't want to accept this version. Do you think the food is good at least? Probably not. Camera got moved, immersion ruined. I think you mean Jonathan moved. Change the future, Rag Trunks. Wow, that's crazy. Simulating replugging. The game may not be able to handle this. Fuck. So what if I accept the case? At this point, Jonathan goes back in time to give Goku the heart virus medicine.
Lorraine, 即答はできないが。
I can't give you an answer today, Lorraine, but I will consider it.
引き受けてくれるんじゃ。
悪いが、しばらく考えさせてくれないか。今日のところは。
そうね。
Is this one of those, like, illusion of choice things?
すまない。これは預かっておくよ。
わかった。また来るわ。週末までビバリーヒルズのホテルニューローズにいます。いつでも連絡して。ジョナサン、私許してもらおうなんて思ってない。あなたの帰りを待ちきれなかったの。ごめんなさい。あなたが救出された時、私心から嬉しかった。
Lorraine's just fucked then. There's no way she lives.
すぐにでもあなたのところへ飛んで行けたのに、それが言いたかった。
ロレイン、ここへはどうやって？
ホテルで車借りたの。クラシックな感じの。
そうか。
This is why we have save states. Maybe her dumbass listens and gets away from the car when he tells her to. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't expect her to be able to dive out of the way in time. Because he's not even able to warn her until she's already right there. So this is almost certainly going to just be fake option, right?
Lorraine.
Oh, maybe not.
俺も会いたかった。
I don't remember this. Oh wait, yeah, never mind. I'm dumb as fuck. So the dialogue is slightly different, I think. No. This is exactly the same. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
Lorraine! 車から離れろ! "奴はどこへ行った?" 撃ってきやがった。
Okay. I'm doing way worse than the first time.
配色はあったな。
What's the point of these armor-piercing rounds
早く行け。
if I'm not able to pierce the dude's body?
くそ、どこに隠れた。
Yeah. So we moved slightly. We did actually put a couple of rounds into the other place, the Biovestites one.
路地へ逃げ込んだな。逃がさんぞ。
Okay. With this character's death, the thread of the prophecy is severed. Restore save game to restore the weave of fate, or persist in the doomed world you have created. Strip clawed, filled with so wound. Do this whole thing. Entrance to this restaurant, can't see it. Last place you want to take your kids. Pretty well known. That's this restaurant's sign. It's purposefully low-key. Club sign, it's decked out in neon. Wouldn't set foot in here again. Mailbox, don't see anything out of the ordinary. Menu on display in the window. He didn't go in here, escaped down the alley. Dumpster with nothing strange. Snow at the side of the road. Snow in LA sounds weird. It started to melt from the looks of it. Maybe I'll be able to follow his footprints. Food gotta be good, or else you just play Cyberpunk at home. Haven't got time to waste on this place. I got bombed next to the CP ravioli and Biovestite joint. What's new? If I go back there, he'll get away. He got away. Real question, is it gay with post-gene therapy Biovesti? That is a question for better philosophers than I. She's 55, she might as well be halfway buried into the grave. I remember watching Pat and Wooly from the Two Best Friends play this and get so offended by the Biovestites thing, like I was like, oh. Maybe drop my cigarette, don't do rag drugs. Well, that's a bummer. Might want to get that mouse up for the next streams for the adventure part. Not for the adventure part, but for the shooting parts. I might need to. I can fuck around with that a little bit. Thank God she's out of the way. No guilt when we bang the daughter now. Does this have light gun support? I sure hope not. At least I don't. I don't plan to use it. I hope it has support just because that would be interesting, but I would never use it. Thought it looked like the Streets of Rage 2 for a second there. Also, that life bar looks familiar. I wonder if it's a generic font or another light gun game has a similar looking HUD. I call Rag Quick Draw, not because of the itchy trigger finger, but because he nuts so fast. 40-second Fuda. Policenauts light gun is a light gun game. The only light gun compatible with the Sega Saturn, though. Anything beyond a minute is pointless if you smash it on Ho and Ku in like 20 seconds, they just bust and go to sleep. Like God intended. I have a very light gun, 20 seconds that is. Fuda. Oh my God. I'd like to backseat a bit if you don't mind. What are you going to backseat me about? Is there something that I need to touch? The reason you have to select dialogue options multiple times is not for this, is because it's not the Saturn version, which has more text trees. Oh my God. Just one thing? Alright, lay it on me. What is it? Saturn has more titty bounce. I'd like to backseat Rag 2. If I remember right, the button you press to cycle through all the available options and point-and-click sections works during the shooting sections. Sort of auto-aim. That's interesting. I'll try that the next time I have to shoot. Maybe then I don't need to set up the mouse. May need to adjust. I'd like to backseat. The goal of the game is to solve this kooky mystery. You think so? Okay, here we go. I thought... I can't believe I thought for a moment that I was gonna have... that I had an impact on the story. It changes the dialogue slightly near the beginning of it, I think. Follow the trail of come. That snow obviously didn't stick here. There's some kind of liquid on the ground. Looks like milk? No. White blood. Artificial blood. Dumpster, there's just enough room for someone to hide behind it, or maybe even in it. The same kind as the one out by the street. Someone's placed some garbage bags next to it. Maybe it's full. I don't suppose I can whip out a gat and start shooting at it. I can't see very well from here. Looks like it continues further back. He might be hiding in there. Concrete wall. Up ahead there we have a hollow that looks big enough for someone to hide in. That'd be the perfect place for someone to hide. A drum up ahead. Made out of brick. Doesn't look like there's anywhere he could hide inside, or hide. There's a dumpster up ahead there. No fire escape either. He could have only have gone straight ahead. What if this is actually just his corpse? He's like crumpled up. Alright, I'll check out that hollow on the right while I'm at it. Not here. I'll keep on going. Where is he? More blood? He must be around here. Damn it, I wasted a lot of time back there. Fuck! Garbage bags have been placed next to the dumpster. They're made out of biodegradable plastic. Plastic has started to decompose. They must have been here a while. Looks like the bags are full of old food. This is still artificial blood, right? He's losing a hell of a lot. The trail stops here, meaning he can't be far away. This was done with spray paint. This definitely doesn't look like blood. This is a dumpster I saw before. Jesus, I can smell it from here! Like, holy shit, this is foul. Building's ventilation shaft, the grate doesn't look like it's been moved. Person could never fit through there. Wall's got pipes going up and down it. These pipes have got barbed wire on them. You can't climb these. Alley goes back some more. Dead end just up ahead. The drum I saw before. Wooden boxes filled with empty bottles. It'd be the perfect size for someone to hide behind. Could be hiding in there. I don't think so, based on where the blood is. It's also right around where the blood stops. You'd have a perfect view of the alley from behind there. You think so? Too dark to see up ahead. Also, FYI, this is the future. No way. Let's go. This is a game. This game has cross-game content with Tokimeki Memorial 2. There's no way that's true. I don't believe that for a second. I need to play Tokimeki Memorial, but I don't know of any English patches for the PS1 version. And also, I don't think I got the PS1 version working. Run Rag, it's the Clankers again. Dialysis, like what kidneys do? Dokoda, calling Sunny... what? Lolioga? Policenauts is a great translation website. Losing a lot of what? Jizz? Possible character break, but I prefer... Oh my god. Harry, Tomboy, Olga to Sunny. Check the dumpster again. That's how people... Yes, that's how people die. They lose all their jizz. It could easily be inside there. It looks like it's full of garbage. There doesn't seem to be any bloodstains on it. I'd have to get closer to check it out. Just fire off a few shots in the dark. The opening changes if you have a completed save of Tokimeki Memorial, though it's mostly throwaway gags. That's crazy. What? What kind of gags? Rogue succubus training the poor guy and dropping Glenny. Tokimeki Memorial, forever with you. The game will insert additional dialogue into a handful of conversations, depending on how you played Tokimeki Memorial. Consists of throwaway jokes. That's kind of neat. Fuck, I kind of wish I had played Tokimeki Memorial now. He has to be around here. Let me check some more. This is where the blood stops, too. So get closer and check it out, man. It's not this, is it? That's definitely one place he could be. Certainly be in there. There's something about it, actually. I'd better be careful around there. It matches exactly with the blood, where the blood stops. Other doorway is a possibility too. Oh, is it?
Yes, sir.
There he is! Well, the auto-select thing doesn't seem to be doing anything. I don't get it. I've definitely hit him. This guy even human? Ooh. What if it really is just Blade Runner? He fled back there. I have to go after him. I'll only be wasting more time if I hang around here. I should go after him. A rat was in the bag. I can't say I'm surprised. No point in wasting time with these. He isn't here anymore. I should go on ahead. Can't see anything from here. Gee, I wonder what I should do, guys. Should I go on ahead, maybe? I wonder if it actually matters when I advanced. I'd imagine Jonathan Ingram as being a protagonist of Tokimeki Memorial. Though as of this writing, no English translation patch for the Saturn or PlayStation version of Tokimeki Memorial Forever with You is available. Like the PlayStation patch, we future-proofed. Tokimeki Memorial is boring, and trust me, I've done a long play of it, and I just don't understand the appeal of it. I mean, it's like a romance. It's a romance VN. That's like the whole point of it, right? Does the graffiti just say fuck? Yes. Big titty anime girls in my Japanese dating games. I know there's a key to snap the targets, but I don't know. And before it's actually 2, rag shot rat. Go back and get check on Lorraine. I don't think replicants are robots though. Like, aren't they just like lab-made humans? That's the whole reason they gotta test them, right? I mean, they're not robots in the like traditional sense, but they're not considered human. Apparently, L and R lock onto any enemy in their direction instantly. Give it another shot, I guess. I don't think there's much point in going back to check on Lorraine at this point. If I even can. I am not gonna let you get away. I've wasted too much time here. Did he get
また
away?
ま
I
たしす
knew
ぎ
I
た。
wasted too much time there.
畜生、同じ失敗を2度も。しかし確かこの先は行き止まりだったはず。地面に何か書いてある。
Something else on the ground. Why does it say I'll kill you?
これは文字のようだ。さっきのゴミ箱の落書きとは質が違うようだ。
Yeah, this is written in artificial blood.
なめた野郎だ。挑戦状のつもりか。
Concrete wall doesn't mean anywhere he could hide. I don't think he'd hide in the same place twice. All the way back, there's nowhere he could hide. Nowhere to hide anymore. No place to hide. He left this message for me. He should still be around here, though. Guy wrote this in his own blood. The guy's a psycho. I'll give you that. He's definitely a psycho. Aren't any places to hide. Anything I can click on? I don't think you could climb this. It's a dead end up here. There's no need to hurry. I should check this area out a little more. Okay. Don't think you could climb this. Don't think you could climb this. There's definitely something that I'm missing. Pretty sure it's a dead end up ahead. Wooden boxes here. These are empty. Doesn't look like he's here. Can I advance now? Check this area out a little more. I don't think you can climb this. Even if you use the boxes as a foothold, you still wouldn't get anywhere. Is he hiding in there again? You're gonna kill me, huh? So what's taking you so long? Show yourself, asshole! It's the fuck dumpster! Well, we're gonna have to give a report to the police. You want to save? I guess so. Wow, that was just the prologue, dude. It took me 2 hours to get through the prologue. What the fuck? What the fuck? I like genetically modified humans. Technically, all the Snake Brothers may be some kind of replicants. Interesting. So maybe I'm sort of reading into too much of it all. Things I'm reading say you need to tap it and it cycles targets. I mean, it cycles targets when I've pressed the thing for, like, to interact with stuff, but I still have to move it a little bit to get it on target to actually do something. It's a boomer from Bubblegum Crisis. I need to watch, like, stuff that's not just Parasite dolls. You shouldn't call biovestites fuck dumpsters. That's not what I said. I was there was literally a dumpster that said fuck on it, man. I sure hope we don't get billed for all the collateral damage. If this was a Saturn version, we would have gotten a lot more boob jiggle on Jonathan. It should do that in shooting too, though. I mean, the guy was only in like 2 different places. I didn't exactly have a lot of time to check it. Rag, you dare me? Bubblegum Crisis is great. What dare you to what? We can clip it. Clip what you will. I can't control it. File saved. It stopped snowing.
よかった。
One
またあな
last
たと一緒に
chance
星
to
が見
look
られ
at
る。
the stars together.
会いたかったわ。この28年間。
He missed us.
ロレイン、
その時計まだしてくれてるのね。
時間にルーズな俺に 君がくれたものだ。
私たちの時間は止まっていたのに。ジョナサン、お願い。カレンは病気なの。助けてあげて。
So Karen's sick.
カレンは。
ロレイン、ロレイン、ロレイン。
知り合いか。
友人だ。古い。
かわいそうにビヨンドから来たんだろう。
いや、戻ってきたんだ。戻ってきたんだ、俺のところに。
ASL, American Space Line, or whatever the fuck the L stood for.
ASL797 便をご利用いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。
当機はグラビティターンに移り、順調にビヨンドコーストへの軌道を飛行しております。
なお、これより先は無重量状態となりますので、ご気分の悪くなられた方はウィンドウ脇の呼び出しボタンを押してお近くのスチュワーデスまでご連絡ください。
God. I hope we get commercial space flight in my lifetime.
どうしたんですか？気分が悪いようですね。宇宙は苦手で。宇宙酔いですか？珍しいな。
SAS.
宇宙は初めて。いや、昔事故で宇宙を漂流して、それで宇宙恐怖症に。それは大変ですね。スチュワーデスに行って薬をもらったらどうです？コールボタンなら壁の赤いスイッチですよ。
いや、まだ大丈夫。
This guy looks trustworthy.
気を紛らわすには話すのが一番です。隣に座ったのも何かの縁です。よろしく。
Tony
私
Redwood.
はレッドウッドです。
ああ、イングラムです。よ
I'm
ろ
a
しく。
fucking dipshit, dude. I just realized that the second name is the voice actor, just like they did in Metal Gear Solid. Like, for some reason, I was under the impression that, oh, like, Jonathan Ingram is the fucking, is like the localized name or whatever, and the Japanese one is just kind of like the original or whatever. That's not the case at all. The characters are literally saying, like, Jonathan Ingram, Tony Redwood, stuff like that. They're not, oh my god, dude, I'm so fucking stupid. I'm so stupid. Oh. How the fuck is she not dead? Her hair should be singed. Just an IED. Anime IEDs only kill background characters violently. And Jonathan, please, my daughter needs a good dicking down. Help her. Yeah, basically. It's a yes or no. Dare or don't? Sure. Dare. Why not? You better not be like... This better not be like a, I just drank a fifth of vodka, dare me to drive fucking situation. Those seats are too spacious and comfortable looking, not realistic. Policenauts anime would be so good. It would be. You don't look so good, bro. Your eyes are... Wait, that's Lynn. Remember that girl who got exploded? Good times. It's just Asian. It's like the art and music teams were told, make it Ghost in the Shell and Cowboy Bebop had a baby. Say what you want, the anime style of the 80s and 90s is the best, even 30 years later. I kind of agree. I don't know, maybe, I think that a lot of it for me is just, it's nostalgic looking, you know? I would be lying if I was like, oh yeah, I watched so many, like, 80s and 90s anime. But, like, all of the ones I have watched, like, it's just a different vibe. I just like the vibe that they give. Like, I watched, I mean, now it's, like, a year or something since, but, like, Gunbuster, like, left a huge impression on me. It's rare that I find something that leaves an impression on me like that. He looks high. I mentioned that earlier. Yeah, probably. Kojimi credits the vocals really well. You're right, Reg, you are stupid. Look, man. Pink hair guy is how I imagine Lynn. Jonathan, you must Jonathan, you must bang my daughter. She's single and has 4 cats already. Jonathan is Jean from Outlaw Star. In fact, this whole opening is Outlaw Star. Redline was the last real anime. Redline was sick. I remember, so I didn't watch Redline until I saw an AMV that used it. And it was some fucking 2 Chainz song that, like, I listened to it. I didn't even care that much for the song, but the AMV made it so good, and I had to watch the movie because of it. I was like, this is awesome. I've seen a lot more, and I will continue to keep recommending Irresponsible Captain Tyler. 90s anime had the computer to make quality, but didn't have the software shortcuts modern animators, dude. Modern animators need to take to keep within schedule demanded by the board. I like the random exposed tits in Redline. Yeah. Random exposed tits should be in more media, I think. It's not nostalgia. Hand-drawn animation, specifically anime with mechanical designs, was so detailed it cannot be done in CGI. True. Redline was really good, but felt a tad bit rushed in the later half, but still phenomenal. I mean, like, at the time it was better than... I think it was one of the first OVAs I ever watched. You know, that wasn't like some seasonal show. But it was, like, Redline was fucking awesome. I need to watch that. Rag, old anime vibe is the best. Please watch Macross DYRL movie. DYRL. Do you really live? I don't know. I don't know what DYRL stands for. Random exposed tits and symphonies. They should exist. Find a way to make it exist. If you can find a way to make random exposed tits happen in symphonies, you know, I mean, like, I guarantee you, if you're like playing fucking, I don't know, Beethoven's Fifth or some fucking orchestral song, and you just have like your like one member of the band, or even a designated non-band member, get up on stage and like flash your titties. It's like the crowd will fucking love it. Actually, maybe not that crowd. That crowd might be a little bit more on the prudish side. I don't know how many people would go to a Beethoven's thing and be like, yes, the exposed breasts were quite unnecessary. I enjoyed the rest of the show. Some animators even accepted that they do not know how to animate like people in the 80s or 90s. Literally, the same as magic for them. Redline was Trigger's first major anime thing, if I recall, and they almost killed the studio due to the amount of frames they made for it. Good night, Ragnarok and Gang. Have a good night, Krasy. Rest well. It's a recap of the series with some liberties taken in, but it's regarded as one of the best anime movies ever. It came out in 1984. Why even have titties if you aren't going to show them? Facts. Good heavens, exposed bosoms! This makes my phallus engorged! Redline was hand-drawn from 2000 to 2007. 7 years is a long time to not be making money. It is a long time to not be making money. We've only just left home. I don't mind talking if you're in the mood. You telling me that I'm not allowed to... I'm not allowed to sleep? I'm not allowed to sleep? I have to talk to you? What's that crest on your jacket? This? It's the Policenauts crest. The Policenauts? They're from back in the day. What sort of badge is that? Oh, it's just this thing I have. Kind of a good luck charm. Jonathan Ingram. It's me. It's me. I must look like hell right now. You don't see many watches like those nowadays. Is that a radio-controlled type? Yeah, this model is actually one of the first watches ever used in outer space. It's been modified into a radio-controlled watch. Kinda hard trying to judge myself objectively. I'm guessing you're a heavy smoker. Did you know that smoking isn't permitted on Beyond? It's just to help my nerves. I'm not gonna light it. I'm surprised they let you board with that. It got pretty ugly, believe me. I do. There's a button to call a stewardess and a button for the TV there. Okay. Remarkable, isn't it? An emotionless vacuum, silencing all but the tiniest of organisms. He's an unusual kind of guy. Oh, fuck. What is it? Something bothering you? I feel like you got a really pale complexion. Why is your skin that color? Because of my artificial blood. My red blood cells are actually white. Gunbuster is great, really good choice there. It's so fucking good. I can't help but notice that this guy has a bandage on, and he's got artificial blood. This isn't the guy who we were shooting at, was it? Is it? Surely it's not that surely that's not the case. The blast from space is 35,000 frames alone. One guy drew it. Fuck, that's crazy. That's so many frames. And of course, Trigger went on to make Panty and Stocking. Trigger has done a lot of shit that I really like. Casio Wave Scepter? What's with the wrapped hand? Oh, some guy shot me, yeah. I see you taking all the non-white color out of yourself. He bleeds baby batter. It's the kitty corn shooter. Coincidences in my Kojima game? Never have I ever. White blood. I use first generation artificial blood, which is less complex than the third generation kind you see on Home. I see you injured your arm. I just burned it a little. Must be painful. Best environment for treating a burn is zero gravity. Is that true? That sounds not true. What is it? Something bothering you? Yeah. Your purple-ass hair. That's an air circulator. When you go to sleep in zero gravity, the carbon dioxide you exhale collects around your head, which can make it difficult to breathe. That device creates an airflow to prevent that. I actually had never even considered that, but that makes some kind of sense, I guess. Like if you exhale a bunch and it's just like all the carbon dioxide you exhale is now like floating around you. No, it doesn't. Why doesn't it make sense? Sounds like it would be better to not have constant friction against what happens in gravity. When you exhale, it creates an airflow. Yeah, but it's not like staying forever. I get the idea of this thing is clearly that it just like it's like an AC almost, constantly circulating the air, so that it never stays around your face. Not if you're in flow state. Flow state? 2-mana sorcery? Let's turn on the TV. From what I'm reading, zero gravity will help reduce pressure and improve circulation, which can help burns. Interesting. Let's see what's on the tube. I should have talked to him some more. BBC News order. They still have the British Broadcasting Company in this fucking year. Hey! Hey! That's her!
こんにちは。ニュースオーダーの時間です。
That's the one we're gonna bang!
現在、ビヨンド内でのナーク中毒者が急増しております。事態を重く見た BCP では、ビヨンドでのナーク根絶を図るため、特別チームを編成。ホームからのナーク流入ルートの解明を急いでいるとのことです。ナークはアヘンから作られる合成麻薬で、モルヒネ型依存症状と LSD などの幻覚誘発症状をも兼ね備えた麻薬の帝王と言われるものです。
That's crazy.
宇宙推進事業団によりますと、宇宙開発におけるナークの依存度は 30% を超えると報告されており、宇宙でのナーク中毒者は増加の傾向にあるとの見解に達しております。以上、BBC からお伝えしました。
BBC
It's gonna be Beyond, isn't it? Beyond Broadcasting Company.
今のはビヨンドのテレビ番組ですよ。ビヨンドコーストブロードキャスティング、つまり BBC ね。
Wait. What? Shouldn't it be BCB then, not BBC? What do you mean? They still use tube TVs. Rag literally watching TV and reacting. No, they're like, no, that's the woman we're going to bone. Either the propaganda network. I should have taken him talked to him some more. Rag about his dead wife. Oh, the good shit. Rag, you're watching TV in an anime in a game, dude. It's it's reactception. I love that the second I unplug my headphones, the topic is suddenly boobs. I mean, what do you expect? What do you expect from me, man? I told you, Rag knows his BP. No, goddamn it. I'm shocked they even mentioned BBC. No Beyond Broadcasting Center. Well, they didn't say that though. They said it was beyond. It was like Beyond Coast Broadcasting is what they said. Anything else I can click on for myself? What are these belts for? In zero gravity, your blood collects in your head and chest, which can lead to insomnia. This belt holds you firmly in your seat to help promote more even distribution of bodily fluids. All the know-how we've acquired through space development comes in handy for a lot of things, don't you think? Especially in regard to zero gravity. I don't know how true that is. Somehow that doesn't sound very accurate, but I don't know. Look, Kojimbo doesn't know letters. Let's talk to you. You mind if we talk? What is it? Alright, let's ask about the artificial blood. What does having artificial blood do for somebody? Artificial blood has a higher oxygen transportation efficiency than normal blood, so it makes heavy blood loss less of a life-threatening condition. The body's functions aren't negatively affected in areas of low oxygen density either. Yeah, and that's perfect for people working in space. So maybe we overestimated how damaged the guy was by all of the blood that was on the ground. I'm really liking this so far. It's a fun time. This is pretty interesting. I mean, this is basically just me reading stuff. Cannibal space isn't even real. What an odd thing to say. What an odd thing to say. That heavy blood loss was the first thing the guy mentioned. Yeah, I know, right? He's got artificial blood. He's clearly injured in some way. He claims it's a burn, but it's covered up so we don't actually see. Like, I'm like 99% sure that this guy is the one that we shot at. Let's ask about his background. What's your job, dude? About your skin color, it's really like that because of the artificial blood all the time? It's always like this. Yes, my skin color is always like this. Are you from beyond? Yes, I was born and raised there. I had a family matter to attend to on home. And yourself? Are you a terrestrial? Not exactly. I used to be an amphibian! Boneless? Boneless, is this you? Could be a red herring. Either it's the guy or a very loud red herring. It could be a very loud red herring. Could be a red herring. Realist of Real Talks is the best drag stream in a while. We solving the case. Yes, I am always yellow. You always white? Telling you he would have more... telling you he'd have a more obvious name. Wife kill Badman? Boneless Ingram? Name him Boneless. I can't name him. He's already got a name. I used to be an amphibian. You know, going back and forth between home and beyond. An amphibian. You were one of the amphibians? It was a long time ago, back when we were called astronauts. What's your job, buddy? First generation artificial blood. Are you military? Something like that, yes. I am a frozener after all. So what about that injury to your arm? Yes, what about it? Never mind. What the fuck do you mean, never mind? Press him! Jonathan Crust. There's a frog in every game. Beyond is a very nice place. It has 1G artificial gravity and its own plant life. Terrestrials enjoy it a lot there too. If you want detailed information, you should talk to the stewardess. What do you mean by frozener? A frozener is someone created from an artificially fertilized egg held in cryogenic storage by the government, or the breeders as some people call them. The egg is later transferred to a surrogate mother for gestation and delivery. Oh yeah, I've heard a little about them. This is a real thing, right? Like, people freeze their eggs all the time? Well, maybe all the time is overselling it a little bit. But it's not an uncommon practice. I don't think I've ever heard of a like one of these children being referred to as a frozener, though. We got any frozeners? Are we gonna... I mean, this game takes place in 2035. Maybe we have a while yet before we start having frozeners be a thing. That are, like, common. Military? Show him your penis. What was your specialty in the military, Mr. Redwood? Oh, you know, car bombing. So he's a child from a surrogacy. Yep. Someone I know is doing that. Yes, I freeze my eggs when I have to ride my bike in winter. Frozener with a hard R. We have slurs for robots, and robots aren't common. True. I don't want my daughter dating no oil-sucking wireback. It's called Moons Over My Hammy in the US. No. But I could go for some Moons Over My Hammy right now. Damn, that actually sounds fucking delicious. There's a Denny's not far from me. Maybe I should go. Damn, Fridgeborns. Frozener is our word. You can call us Frozas. It's true. It's true that they're freezing eggs. I've heard a little about them. There's still a severe shortage of manpower in space development. You sound like I'm boring you. Pick me up on the way. Go to Denny's Live, let us annoy the staff. I remember what, this is gonna be kind of an insane story out of nowhere, but you reminded me because it was like, go somewhere live. I fucking, when I got divorced, my ex-wife took the Switch, right? Because I didn't fucking use it, so I didn't care. But I was like, I got kind of annoyed one day, and I was in a Discord call with some of my friends, and I was like, you know what, man? I'm going to fucking GameStop. I'm buying a fucking Switch. And I bought a Switch, like, basically live with them. And it was fucking, like, it was kind of weird. It was a weird time in my life. I bought it, and then I like got in the car, and then I went home, and I don't remember actually, like, I think I've played it for maybe 100 hours total in the, like, many years now since that's been a thing. I don't have any money though. Oh shit, Rumble at the Denny's. Is this a real story? It was a real story. How you doing, John? She took the Switch / kid. You got divorced? Real shit, homie. I've been divorced. This is old news at this point. I haven't exactly hidden it, but I don't bring it up that often. At least I don't think I do. I think I bring it up more often than I'd like to be honest. If I was able to, I'd definitely sign my wedding paperwork on call with my homies. Rag house triangulated. Rag has married and divorced about 9 times now. We do? Oh, you guys are the ones bringing it up. I mean, this time it was definitely me, but you know. Alright, arrival time. When are we going to arrive? We've just passed the halfway point. I'm afraid to show this guy anything because I don't trust him. Let me call the, let's call the stewardess over. You can show him a leaf. Yeah, we got a leaf and some capsules from, Lorraine, our ex-wife, who moved on after she thought we died, and was also killed in the prologue to give us motivation to find her husband. I imagine we're gonna have to, talk with Tokugawa. But, like, apparently her husband gave her the capsules and this leaf. We don't know how they're related exactly yet. We can make some, hypotheses, some predictions, some inferences. But we don't actually have anything concrete yet. I'll call the stewardess over. Ding dong. Yo!
はい、どうなさいましたか？顔色が悪いですね。宇宙酔いですか？
It's yeah, it's SAS, all right.
緊張なさらないで気を楽にしてください。
ありがとう。
何か私にできることございますか？
I can think of something you can do for me. You mention it like once a month. Show them the very obviously illegal drugs. Type shit. Show them this tick. My Zelda addict stepdad borrowed my bestie Switch over a year to play Breath of the Wild, but offered to... I just realized the music is still going. This is... Can I be... You have exquisite legs! Let's go! I bet Lorraine kept the Switch. Brad can't watch Hunter x Hunter because of her. I'm gonna have Tony Redwood pay her a visit! Got divorced to meet your soulmate? Not exactly. How can I help you? Sit on me. Click her tits and ass. Gotcha. Little early to introduce a best girl, ain't it? You think so? Inspect your shoes. I can't. They're off screen. Man, we could have had Zero G Titty Jiggle if you just played the Saturn version. I'm not setting up a fucking Saturn emulator so that I can get a little bit better Titty Jiggle over the PS1 version. I am not that gooned out. It'd be so fucking funny if the guy that planted the bomb was her husband. Probably saying all that, thinking about those legs. My god. My god. Check Pantsu. That's me. I don't know if we can't check Pantsu. The Pantsu are not shown. Literally me, spelled just like it. Thank you, Kojini. You can untie her bow. Can you untie her bow? We can try. Release the jiggle. The chat demands it. Not that gooned out, says the man who 100%ed a porn game. Yes. Yes. What, did you think I did it one-handed? Let's start the Saturn version tomorrow night. Tear her stockings. Maybe. Thank you, but in zero gravity, the legs appear thinner than normal because of your blood. And because your blood collects in the upper half of your body. It's called bird leg. That's a really tight skirt. It's a special skirt designed to prevent SAS. It puts pressure on the abdomen to prevent excess blood from moving to the upper half of the body as much as possible. Our entire uniform is designed this way. Is this a stripper game now? I have a feeling that many a stripper game was inspired by this exact frame. 100% a porn game and do be hard sometimes though. Can't type shit in I can't type shit in my mac and cheese took my brain cells away. Give her a quick white blood transfusion. We need to give her some mana. You do it no-handed. Sure, this is disgusting. I'm sorry, Cannibal Holocaust. I know you prefer men. It's okay. We'll see if we can find some eye candy for you too. That's why it's designed that way. Alright. Alright, guys, try not to come challenge level. Impossible! Impossible! Logic is kind of sound. Does that mean her eyes are so swollen? She looks so thick! I swear this song is the Peanuts theme song! That's why the controls are one-handed. Kojima is God. Oh. Your uniform is a nice color. It really brings out your curves, too. It works just like my skirt. You may not know that we wear a rubber undershirt, too. It helps prevent the muscles from atrophying in zero gravity. Contrary to its appearance, this is an excellent material for zero gravity. It doesn't feel very comfortable, though. As long as it looks good. As long as it looks good. Oh, are you not wearing a bra? It looks so perky. Let's go! That's right, you don't need a bra in zero gravity, nor do you need to worry about your hips, breasts, or cheeks sagging. We need space colonies now! Is this true? We need space colonies fucking yesterday! We don't have to worry about SAG ever again if we get to space! Why are we not funding this? I love how she's just happily talking about this. Me too! I'm glad she's so forthcoming. What does Jonathan do next? You're really cute. Your face is a little chubby, though! Jonathan! In zero gravity, your blood collects in the upper half of your body, causing your face to swell a little. It's called moon face! Yeah, when you get moon face on Earth, it's because you had too many moon pies. Oh my god. Kojima is God. Kojima is God. Kojima-sama kami this. Ask if she'll crush your head like a grape betwixt her thighs. I fucking hope so. Kojima is a degenerate and not a good kind. What do you mean? This is awesome. Perky Poppy Bird. I want her to stand on my hands. Me too. This is getting interesting. Me too. I'm gonna stay on this as long as I can get away with this game. Elon, we're waiting. Taking a page out of George Lucas's book, I see. The flight is intended to be chill. The flight attendant is too chill. She must be the main villain. Yo, if she's the main villain, I will issue some correction. One taste of space tits and Rag's gone off the deep end. I like them just like that. She probably gets asked this stuff a lot. Probably. She's just completely oblivious. Does she get pancake tits? I don't think so. So her breasts are also swollen? I ask for science. I mean, maybe. Maybe. The issue, Rag, is people will grow too tall in low gravity environments and will have issues in places with gravity like Earth. It's worth it. All praise Koji. I want to imagine it's Solid Snake's voice saying these things. Should I do a Solid Snake voice for Jonathan? I feel like that doesn't make much sense. Makes you miss questionable Flash games like this. God, this is perfect BRB music, to be honest. It is, actually! You're so right! Hold on, does this... I don't think so. Fuck. I was hoping that the playlist would be on Spotify or something. Like the OST. What does Space DFC look like? Gonguro Girl. Do Solid Snake voice for the stewardess? I'm not doing that. I can't do that. Concave Skeeters, do a Christopher Walken voice for his lines. Can I do a Christopher Walken voice? I don't know if I even can. I don't know Christopher Walken's voice that well. Make it the new BRB music. I need to find it somewhere. I found Policenauts OST on YouTube. Nice. Okay. What have I not looked at? Let me look at your arms. Am I glad I picked this flight? I might not have met such a beautiful stewardess otherwise. Well, thank you. That's a monitor attached to the back of every seat. We're showing news from BBC right now. Have you watched some already? Yeah, I have, actually. Yeah, no, I don't know that makes much sense. That said, I haven't exactly been doing voices in this game. You got a very nice body. This is taking the SAS off my mind. I suppose if it's helping! Yo! There is no way that somebody hasn't made like a, oh, I need you to take my mind off the space flight, babe. You just need to suck my dick a little bit. It'll be okay, and then I won't be sick anymore. I was like, oh, but it just wasn't quite enough, so we're gonna have to go into the bathroom. There's no way. Snake voice would be perfect, like describing a 1911 scene, but with space clothes. Ask her if she comes with her own AC because they're about to suffocate in them titties. That's all we can do with her. Quick check shows that the song isn't on the OST. Fuck, what is this song then? Check the bow. Or the bow. Excellent material for Zero Gravity. What? You want to help me some more, sweet cheeks? A guy called Light Music Club seems to have uploaded the soundtrack. I need help getting blood to my lower body. Yeah, exactly! Exactly! I'm so glad to be among like-minded individuals. My streams open and end with End of the Dark. This game's main theme, so you can use this music as well. Mile High Club. That'd be fun to do. That said, I don't know that I'd want to do it on a public flight. No, I get it. The waitress is hot and so you get a boner and your pee-pee The waitress is hot, so you get a boner and your pee-pee doesn't atrophy. Unironically, it's from the Peanuts, right? I mean, it does, I will give you that it sounds like it could be, Charlie Brown. This song is literally called Girls? I fucking love it. I love it. Miss? Yes? Beyond Coast, mankind's first space colony, was completed in 2010. Since immigration was open to the general public in 2013, the colony's population has grown to approximately 1 million people. Nearly 1/3 of the current population is comprised of second-generation inhabitants. The medical definition of Space Adaptation Syndrome, or SAS, is the symptoms one experiences during adaptation to zero gravity. It varies from person to person, but over 50% of people develop symptoms within 1 to 2 hours of entering weightlessness. Ooh. Normally we would spend the night in an Earth orbiting space station and then travel the rest of the way in an orbital transfer vehicle. But this is a direct flight to Beyond, which takes about 2 days. So we'll be there soon. In accordance with stricter space debris regulations, the plane doesn't eject waste out into space like before. So you won't get the chance to see any space fireflies like Project Mercury's astronaut Glenn, or Milky Ways like Aurora 7's astronaut Carpenter. These have to be referencing real things. This has to be referencing something that's real. There's no way. Carpenter, astronaut, Milky Ways? There's nothing on the fucking Wikipedia page for him. What the fuck? What the fuck is a Milky Ways? It's for sure the Charlie Brown intro. I can't audio ID because Rag won't shut up. Here. The top comment for girls is collecting the theme. Is calling it the theme of sexually harassing flight attendants and receptionists. I can't wait to sexually harass a receptionist. The first definitely was. I don't know about Aurora 7. Posted a clean song. Kind of gives me the feeling she knows too much. I mean, she's she's a flight attendant for this. This is like her job to know this stuff. It's Frozen Space Nut. Milky Way, do you know the way? I think Milky Way just refers to a galaxy being shaped like ours. The toilet uses a vacuum waste collection system, so it might feel a little ticklish. Ticklish? I see that part hasn't changed. First of all, the colony is a cylinder type. It's 6.5 kilometers in diameter and 32 kilometers in length. It makes one complete rotation every 2 minutes, creating artificial gravity virtually equal to that of Earth's 1G. The colony's surfaces and mirrors are divided into 3 sections around its central axis, with each section having an area of 90 square kilometers. It's the first and last O'Neill-type colony. Beyond isn't as far from Earth as some people think. It's approximately 380,000 kilometers from Earth, which is about the same distance between Earth and the Moon. I don't know, that sounds pretty fucking far. That climate is what people tend to be most curious about. By changing the angles of its 3 solar mirrors, Beyond is able to create the effect of a day-night cycle and maintain a mild temperature all year round. Its climate is virtually identical to that of the west coast of the United States. That's the other reason it's called Beyond Coast. I can go over it again, sure. Okay, so she's just telling me how this... The environment isn't as alien as some people expect. It's an almost perfect recreation of Earth's. It has artificial clouds, various forms of precipitation, and even wind as well. The partial pressures of oxygen and carbon dioxide in its atmosphere are also the same. Interesting. Space food has vastly improved over the years and is actually quite tasty now. Following the latest trends on Earth, we even offer Japanese cuisine as well. However, because flavors aren't preserved very well under low air pressure, we don't bother using any exotic flavorings in our food. That's fair. The fuel tank, which contains liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen, is considerably big, so there's only enough seating for 30 people, including crew. It has got to be fucking mad expensive to go to beyond. She's standing in the way of the lamp. Ask her to move. Size of those tits. My husband would love this shit. I believe it. I love this shit. Song of Grab Booby. Yeah, it's an L5 colony. Also, hi Moth. Wonder if zero gravity affects bush growth. Very interesting question. We should ask the astronauts. Ask if she'll spit in our Diet Cokes. Well, yeah, Lorraine was saying everything was expensive and beyond. Yeah, but she also seemed to be super rich. She was talking about, like, her pearl necklace and her, like, purse and her coat. All of this shit that was just, like, she showed up wearing Gucci. Not even using lithium, fluorine, hydrogen fuel. I didn't realize space was full of pussies. Well, yeah, so she said she was getting by fine, too. Since there are less than 30 passengers, there are no separate classes on board. Space travel also causes changes in your body's internal secretions and metabolism, which can affect your sense of taste. You may not be completely satisfied with certain aspects of the food, but we ask for your understanding. Normally... Okay, we already did this one. Less than 30 passengers. Internal matrix. I've noticed it's extremely quiet on board. The walls of the plane are reinforced with... Oh god, I don't know how to pronounce this word. Piezoelectric elements? Is it piezoelectric or piezoelectric? They cancel out the noise from the plane by bending in an opposite direction of the vibrations outside. That's why it was so quiet when we were leaving the atmosphere, was it? There are optical fibers running all over the body of the plane. If any problems should occur outside, we'll know right away. World of difference from the shuttles we had 30 years ago. Sensors on the outside of the plane check for any changes in conditions like pressure or temperature and automatically make adjustments to the plane's course accordingly. Neat. Piezoelectric. She's carrying 5 giners and apples. What? Piezo. Ask her to show us her jugs so that we can see how they act in zero gravity for science. I wish I could. How much longer will it be until we arrive? We're not far from beyond now. You ever seen the man in this photo before? I'm sorry, I don't know either of them. What do you think of this picture? Wow, she's beautiful. This is a photo of me and Lorraine from when we went to Lucas World. The one I had sitting on my desk back in my office. Never hurts to think ahead. Why did I show that to her? You ever seen capsules like these before? I probably shouldn't have done this. What kind of pills are those? If you're feeling sick, I have medication for SAS with me. Any idea what kind of leaf this is? It doesn't look familiar, no. Don't forget that if you're taking plants into Beyond, they need to be inspected at the spaceport. You recognize this photo? Yes, I've seen it in textbooks. They were Beyond's original cops. I wonder if she, like, recognizes me in them if I'm like, hey, do you know who that is? I donated $10,000 to Tesla. Where's my goddamn... I donated $10,000 to Tesla. Where's my goddamn electric... goddamn zero gravity tits, Musk? Where's my goddamn electric car, Bruce? This is a tomato thing? Tomato thing. Piezoelectric. Never hurts to think ahead. Might need a wank over it. You think you could give me something from my SAS? It must be really uncomfortable for you, but these things do take a while to take effect, you know. You might not need it in a little bit. Yeah, I know, but I'd still rather take something. I think you'll be alright. We'll I love how I had this whole conversation with her and she was like, oh yeah, like I got something for SAS if you have a problem. And then I ask her for it and she's like, nah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, you won't need it, it'll be okay. That's so fucking funny. Oh, I think you'll be alright. We'll be arriving at Beyond shortly. I must insist. I asked for the medicine. Here is a Relax Effects then. Relax Effects, who makes this? Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals, huh? Thanks, here goes nothing. You know we gotta do it. If you're free, how about showing a stranger around Beyond? I don't know if that's such a good idea. Aww, I'm trying to do my job here, you know? How does you and me having dinner under the stars after we land sound? Man, what should I do? I'd consider it if you worked for Tokugawa. So you're saying there's a chance? Cost cutting? Okay. Can I show her something? You're going to Beyond to learn about the Policenauts, are you? There's an exhibit on the Policenauts at the Astronauts Memorial Museum. You just took something for SAS, remember? Much was revealed about the nature of SAS after the turn of the century. The previously held Barani theory, I don't know how to pronounce that word, was rejected, with the cause of SAS now said to be vestibular disorder. The vestibular system undergoes a paralysis, throwing off one's center of balance. It's called the vestibular disorder theory. It states that several organs that perceive gravity are involved in this disruption, not just the otoliths of the inner ear. Otoliths? I'm gonna go with otolith. I'm surprised you're asking me this after you just took something for it, but never mind. Look, man, I didn't realize I didn't ask about this stuff enough. Generally speaking, the most effective form of treatment, if available, would be to give an intramuscular injection of promethazine, but because SAS varies from person to person, there are currently no medications capable of alleviating all its symptoms. While it's somewhat rudimentary, keeping your head as still as possible will reduce a lot of the discomfort. Symptoms include dizziness, cold sweats, vomiting, headache, and fatigue, and are often accompanied by a false feeling of falling over that doesn't occur in normal motion sickness. The longest they last is about 2 days, however, so I think you should be feeling better pretty soon. There's no hydrostatic pressure in zero gravity, so much of your bodily fluids collect in the upper half of your body in an attempt to evenly distribute them. When this happens, your body thinks the amount of blood in the bloodstream has increased, causing the brain to send a message to the kidneys. Basically, you end up having to urinate more often. There are efforts underway to try and control this misperception in the brain through methods like biofeedback and yoga. Also, because your bones, joints, and muscles don't undergo any stress in zero gravity, your bone cells lose their calcium. Long-distance spaceships create artificial gravity through centrifugal force, but the only thing you can do to prevent calcium loss on this type of plane is exercise. We have equipment such as ergometers, treadmills, and resistance bands on board. You can also try chewing some gum made from the leaf of a hardy rubber tree. Leaf? Rubber tree? Plus you took something for it, remember? You'll be fine. Okay, so we did this one. That one's good. For terrestrials, it might be helpful to do some zero-gravity sensory training on an adaptation training unit before you fly. the turn of the century, vestibular disorder. Okay, cool. This, I think we've done all of this stuff. I think he'll be alright. We'll be arriving at Beyond shortly. If I say don't take medicine, I think I'll hold off for now. Ever stay? Is there anything else I can do for you? Can you stay a little longer? Sure, if I can be of help. She is so accommodating. That light's hurting my eyes. Speaking of dizziness, I am feeling a little dizzy all of a sudden. It must be from that light. You've got a very nice body. Can I... wonder if I can sneak a peek up this heavenly body. I forgot how nice 0 G's can be. I thought you were feeling sick! I'm a little better now. You really do have nice legs. I can see you're one of those smooth talkers. Would it bother you if I touched your legs? This is an insane thing to ask someone, by the way. Ah, get your hands off me! I just thought I'd take a hands-on approach to learning about the effects of zero gravity, that's all! Oh no! Alright, let's let her go. Thanks a lot! You're welcome, call me again if you need anything! That was good. Oh my god. Never hurts to think ahead. I might need to wank over it. SAS symptoms. Thought she was talking about false feelings or falling in love. You took too long to ask for it. See if she'll pee on you? Fuda, what the fuck? They actually got that correct, Nate. Can we keep a tally of how many screens this game has in total? I think we're up to 3. There's more than that. There are actually apparently more screens in the Saturn version than the PS1 version. Fish hooker, please, touch. She's getting Chevity special base touch. Get arrested in space, keep touching, Patrick. No! I didn't keep touching. I didn't. I can probably call her back again. But maybe not. Now she's got SAS too. She got SA'd. I'm gonna go attempt to pass out later, loser. Have a good night. Bye, Espion Queen. Rest well. You seem to be apprehensive about going to Beyond. No, not really. You'll be fine when you get there. There's artificial gravity and nice, clean air. It truly is a wonderful place. I'm sure you'll have a great time. Ooh, yeah.
そうですね。宇宙酔いも楽になりましたから。何かあれば起こしてあげますよ。
Bro's gonna slit my throat in my sleep. I'm gonna take a nap, and he's gonna just fucking kill me. Ladies and gentlemen.
まもなくビヨンドコースト宇宙港に到着いたします。到着ロビーにて国際宇宙検疫制度に従った消毒殺菌入国手続きをお願いいたします。なお、ただいまジュースと食塩錠剤をお配りしております。フライト中に体外へ流出した体液を補給するようご利用ください。本日は当 ASL のスペースプレーンをご利用いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。またのご利用をお待ちしております。まもなくビヨンド宇宙港に接岸します。
Beyond Coast. I think once we land on it, actually, that'll be a good place to call it. Firing attitude thrusters. Yeah, I think this is a good place to call it, because it's asking if I want to save. So, yeah, overwrite. I regret to inform everyone that I learned what a Fuda actually is last week. Congratulations on your newfound enlightenment. I weep for the innocence that you've lost. What little there may be left. Absolutely mugging the burn victim by flirting with her in front of him based. He can't kill you, no cars around to bomb. Sockman researched me. He found my Twitter. Interesting they didn't say electrolytic beverages. No, it's salt tablets and water. They just said beverages, I think, which I think technically excludes water. You can't call it. You gotta chat that woman up some more. Both Gatorade and Pocari Sweat are around at this time, so the idea of that being an electrolytic beverage isn't foreign. Rag, has anyone ever told you that you have the exaggerated swagger of a black teen? No. I'm 26, big hoss, I don't even have health insurance. There be no innocence here. Everyone has a little bit of innocence left. And every time that you learn something that you kind of wish you didn't, you lose a little bit more of it. Pocari Sweat is so good. Ask the woman if she wears a glass bra on her time off. Nope, nuh-uh. Act 1. Beyond. Gone. It's gone now. Definitely gone now. Alright, we're gonna watch this.
ビヨンドコースト。天と地が一つに見えるところ。
But if
ここは
this
本
plays
当のあの
again,
世。ビヨンドかもしれん。
if this plays again, I will just watch it again next stream.
地球でのネゴシエーター特権もここでは通用しまい。
Probably not.
一人で北条の行方を探すのは困難かもしれない。エド・ブラウンに協力を仰ぐのが賢明だろう。奴なら快く引き受けてくれるはずだ。エドはビヨンド警察 BCP にいる。奴も50代半ばのはず。ポリスノーツ時代からだからきっと BCP でも出世してるに違いない。念のためにポリスノーツ時代の写真とロレインの写真を持ってきた。
Just for the heck of it?
何かの役に立つかもしれない。
I don't buy that.
BCP はこの宇宙港の近くにあるはず。まずはエドを探しに BCP へ急ごう。
Okay. So this is the first, like, screen. But we're just gonna go ahead and, close game. Game is closed. Game is closed. Sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. Alright. My innocence is solely locked up in Kirby. Damn, Sockman is older than Rag. A glass bra with LEDs gone. Wow, we did a full act this stream. If it ain't yet, it'll be gone in about 15 to 20 minutes. Told you I learned what a Fuda was. Oh my god. Oh my god. Must learn. We must go beyond the time. If we picked up the, if we keep up this pace, Policenauts will only take 6 more streams. I mean, that's fine. I don't mind taking a long time to go through individual games. I was actually looking at fucking some of the playlists that I have of like of my different of the different games that I played, and like how many streams each one fucking took. And it's like Ghost in the Shell obviously is only the one, but like Chrono Trigger 11, Tony Hawk's Underground was 5, and those were long ones. Mass Effect 37 streams of Mass Effect, and many of those went like 4 to 6 hours. Metal Gear, I have 25 total with Metal Gear Solid 1 included. Medieval was only 4. The 3 Devil May Cry games is 13 total. The Dog Island was 12. Final Fantasy X was 35 fucking streams. Drakengard was 12. Final Fantasy IX was 24. Final Fantasy Tactics was 20. All the different Resident Evil games was a total of 38. Knights of the Old Republic, 14. This is just like long series that I've been that I do. Thanks for the stream, streamer. You're welcome, Angel Dirk. I'm excited to keep playing this. This is a great game so far. I mean, it's very light on like actual like gameplay. You know, like the shooting, but everything else where it's just like the visual novel stuff is great. Now we'll never know if we get arrested, but for the flight attendant chaos, I didn't keep touching her. I should have done that just to see what the hell happens. She should show us how space condoms work. Yeah, how do space condoms work? Surely it's not exactly the same as an Earth condom, right? This game is fun, take your time, it isn't that long. This game has a vibe. It sure does have a vibe. Most non-RPG games are going to be around 6 to 8 streams. Gotta soak in the vibe. He was on Bard's Tale for years. I could never tell what was going on, mind. Bard's Tale is actually... So, I looked at Bard's Tale as well. Let me find it again. Because the actual number of streams is only 25, but the reason it took so long, it took me 6 months or something, is because I was fucking... I was doing it once a week, and I wasn't doing it every week. So it was one of those like, oh shit, this is just taking fucking forever. It's funny because like I spent way longer, like I spent almost as many streams on Shin Megami Tensei. And Shin Megami Tensei was auto mapping. So I don't know how much that the mapping actually added in terms of time. It's interesting and honestly great for interacting with chat. It is, because I can, like, aside from when they start doing the audio, you know, and they start talking, I'm able to basically pause whenever I want and look over, which is great. I enjoy that a lot. As long as you're enjoying it, I'm satisfied. Good. Good night, everyone. Good night, Poxy. I hope you rest well. Actually, it's impossible to get an erection in space. I have more determination. I don't know. I would have to experience being in space to really understand that, I guess. Because, like, in my mind, it's like, what's the matter? Just get hard, idiot, stupid. But that's not actually accurate to how shit works. It's always attack, 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 run, run, run. Yup. Attack, 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 defend, defend, defend. Attack, 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 defend, defend, defend. Attack, 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 defend, defend, defend. It's funny because if I play Wizardry, it's going to be exactly the same thing. Gravity plays such a crucial part in blood flow. If you did, you'd never be able to get it down and die of complications. No, please. I have to contact my physician. My boner has lasted more than 4 hours. I don't need an erection to come. Jesus Christ, brother. Sorry, I didn't pay attention to the last 10 seconds. SMT next game? No. No, I was going through all the different games that I had played. Parasite Eve was 11 streams. Xenogears was 24. No wood in space sounds like a challenge. Blood can't rush to your phallus. It's impossible to get a boner in space because space isn't real. What, you've never broken through the firmament before? It tells me that you don't have the willpower to do it, frankly. Most of your lower body wouldn't get very much blood. It's a real problem, actually. I mean, the attendant lady talked about it because, like, she's like, oh yeah, the legs are a lot thinner in space because most of the blood is like in the upper half of your body, I think she says. That's why your face gets fat and your legs get thin. I mean, I'm hard 27-4, so I imagine that it'd still apply in space. The firmament already broke, dog. It's called the Great Flood. He hasn't achieved gnosis. You're right, I haven't. There's the opposite in jets where most of your blood pools in your legs. Well, with jets, it's because you're fucking doing hard-ass turns, right? Or, like, banking real hard and shit. So you gotta do the fucking special breathing or whatever the fuck to... Or whatever the fuck. It's not small. Most of my blood is just in my upper body. Exactly, yeah. Don't underestimate the power to get wood. Probably have dong pumps for spacemen. Maybe? This is the G-Force. Oh my god, dude. Alright. This is great. I'm looking forward to some more of this game. This is going to be fantastic. I appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me. I'm going to hop off for the night. Very likely that there's no stream tomorrow. Very, very likely that there's no stream tomorrow. I should be back on Monday, but we'll see how things end up shaking out. I appreciate all of you guys coming to hang out with me tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a good time hanging out with me. I had a good time hanging out with you. I hope you guys have a good rest of your days, mornings, evenings, nights, whatever it might be, wherever you're in the world, and I will talk to you guys again later. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.